to streaming guys, Bocha is live on eFootball. eFootball മാത്രമല്ല നമ്മള് BGMI ലൈവ് ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട്. കുറച്ചേരം ഈ ഫുട്ബോൾ കളിച്ചിട്ട് പിന്നെ BGMIലേക്ക് പോവാം. കണ്ട് നമുക്ക് ഇഷ്ടപ്പെട്ട ഗെയിമാണ്. നാട് വാഴുക ഹൃദയം പാടും കാതിലായ എല്ലാ ലൈവ് കാണുന്ന എല്ലാവരും ഡബിൾ ടാപ്പ് ഓൺ ദ സ്ക്രീൻ. പിന്നെ സബ് ചെയ്യാത്ത നമുക്കൊരു 7 സബ്സ്ക്രൈബേഴ്സ് ഉണ്ട്. 1700 സബ്സ്ക്രൈബേഴ്സ് ആണ് ഗൈസ്. അപ്പോൾ എല്ലാവരും സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്യുക. ഗെയിം പ്ലേ ഇഷ്ടപ്പെടുന്നവരും ഗെയിം കളിക്കാൻ താല്പര്യമുള്ളവരൊക്കെ കമൻറ്റ് ബോക്സിൽ വരിക, കമൻറ്റ് ചെയ്യുക. കളിക്കേണ്ടവർക്ക് കളിക്കാം. ഈ ഫുട്ബോൾ അങ്ങനെ നമ്മൾ വലിയ പ്ലെയർ ഒന്നുമില്ല, നമ്മൾ BGMI ആണ്. പിന്നെ ഇത് ജസ്റ്റ് ഇങ്ങനെ എല്ലാവരും സ്ട്രീം ചെയ്യുന്ന കാണുന്നുണ്ട്, അപ്പോൾ നമുക്കും സ്ട്രീം ചെയ്താൽ എന്താണെന്നൊരു ആഗ്രഹം. പിന്നെ ഫുട്ബോൾ നമ്മൾ ഫുട്ബോൾ പ്ലെയർ ആയിട്ട് കളിക്കാൻ ഒരു രസം. അല്ലാതെ പറഞ്ഞില്ല ഗൈസ്. വൺ ഷോട്ട് പെനാൽറ്റി നമ്മുടെ ആൾക്കാരൊന്നും അടിക്കത്തില്ല, ഇബ്രഖ്ബാൻ അടിക്കൊള്ളാം. പഞ്ചവർണ്ണ കിളി പലാൽക്ക് തരുന്നു പാടി പകരുന്നു നെഞ്ചിലോറും കനവിൽ നെഞ്ചോറും ഏതോ ഒരു 5 ബോക്സ് ട്രെയിനിങ് സാം പെരിയോരി റഹ്മാനെ പഴകിയ വിളങ്ങിയത് പതിയൊന്നും പാർവയ്ക്ക് മുച്ചം കണ്ടാണ്. പാമ്പേഴ്സിൽ 105 ഉണ്ട്, 302 പാമ്പേഴ്സ് ആണ് നല്ലത്. അറുത്താൻ തുടിത്തേൻ പഠിത്തേൻ നാനീ എന്നോട് മിണ്ടില്ല, നിന്നോട് കൂട്ടില്ല, മുത്തില്ല, ഞാൻ ചുണ്ടിൽ തൊട്ടില്ല. ഷൂട്ടിങ് ഓൾറെഡി ഉണ്ടല്ലോ. ഞാൻ എന്താണ് പാസിങ്. ഓക്കെ, സക്കാമൽ പൂണാമൽ തങ്കം ഇല്ലേ, ഊരുക്കും കണ്ണുക്കും ന്യായം ഇല്ലേ, ആളമില്ലേ, കണ്ണുക്കൾ വാനത്തിൽ ന്യായവുമില്ലേ. സോണിയ സോണിയ സുക്കഴക്കും സോണിയ കണ്ണക്കാരൻ കണ്ണை കണ്ണை നീ தாண்டாதே வந்த கனவை கண்ணை നിലയോടെ ഇത് കളിക്കാന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ നമുക്ക് ഒറ്റ പ്ലേസ് കിട്ടത്തില്ല. ഡിവിഷൻ കളിക്കും ഡിവിഷനിൽ കട്ട പ്ലേസ് ഉണ്ടാവും. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Pum 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 pum. Division 5-ലാണ് നമ്മളുള്ളത്. കണ്ണൈ വാരങ്ങൾ താങ്ങുവതില്ലേ, നെഞ്ചം തൂങ്ങുവതില്ലേ, നെഞ്ചം തങ്കമില്ലേ, പൊണ്ണുക്കും പെണ്ണുക്കും ന്യായം ഇല്ലേ. കഴിച്ചാടാ? വെരി ബാഡ് ടോക്ക് ഉണ്ണി. Welcome to the streaming guys, live on the double tap on the screen. Welcome to Bocha eFootball. ഹോമിലാണോ? ഹോമിലാണ്. നമ്മളിടും. കൂടെ ബോച്ചയും പിള്ളേരും. അടിച്ച റെക്കോർഡും ഗൈസ്. ഇവിടെ കളി കാണാൻ വരുന്നത് ഉണ്ണി പനമേരെ. കണ്ണുക്കും പൊണ്ണുക്കും വാനമില്ലേ, തൃക്കമൽ പോണത് തങ്കമില്ലേ. എന്റെ കർത്താവേ, വിഷയമാണ്, നമ്മളെക്കാട്ടും വിഷയമാണ്. എന്താടാ പൂച്ചാണ്ടി പൂച്ചാണ്ടി കൂകിപ്പായും പൂച്ചാണ്ടി. ഉണ്ണി ജ്യൂസ് ഉണ്ടോ? താനൊക്കെ എന്നാ ജ്യൂസ് അടിക്കാരനാണോ? ഒരു ക്യാരറ്റ് എങ്ങനെ മേടിച്ചിട്ടും ജ്യൂസ് അടിക്കണ്ടേ?
Well, football is,
വെള്ളം
of course,
വിഷയമില്ല.
ultimately just a game, but for the next 2
വെള്ളം
hours,
താഴ്ന്നിടത്ത്
it might not
തിളപ്പിക്കാനാണ്
feel like that.
നാളെ രാവിലത്തേക്ക്
The
കിട്ടാം.
stadium is full of noise and
ചെക്കൻ
energy.
വരുമ്പോ പൈസ കിട്ടും.
This certainly matters.
500 പൈസ എന്റെ ഉണ്ട്, അതെല്ലാം പറഞ്ഞു.
This truly is a place of which you never tire. The San Siro, one of the most historic of football venues in Italy, or indeed anywhere.
മുട്ടപ്പ കുട്ടപ്പ don't worry കുട്ടപ്പ.
So it's down to business here.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
He's not a defender at all, is he? He's a winger more than that.
Exactly, the Brazilian Express, up and down the line all the time, and a taker of audacious free kicks.
Takes a shot! They want to be quick to recover this.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nesta wins the duel this time. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Lewandowski. Now that looks a decent ball. Lewandowski showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he goes cross-field.
Good ball, that too.
Borussia Dortmund yet to have an attempt on goal. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Deftly away. Looking for the run. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. And it's Isco. Here's a chance! Loose ball now.
Oh, golden shot ആയിരുന്നു ഡിസ്കോന്റെ. ഹായ് ബ്രദർ, വെൽക്കം ടു സ്ട്രീം ബ്രദർ. ഏതാ അടി അടിച്ചത്?
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Davids. Nesta with the clearance. In with the challenge. And it's Van Basten. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Oh.
And they've got rid. And they're back on the ball again. And this is Luis Suarez. Cannavaro. Not the most... Oh no, this does not look good. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Lewandowski.
Boom.
Lewandowski!
Oh, easy man, it's a goal.
And he was there to get a vital touch. Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
നല്ല അടിയാന്നല്ലേ, ഇട്ട് പൂം പഠിച്ചിട്ട് കേട്ടിട്ട് കയറിയില്ലല്ലേ.
There's no surprise who's taking this corner.
David Beckham, it's a goal.
And it's hoisted clear. He's
Boom.
having a shot!
Oh, Roberto Carlos.
Oh, that was a brilliant
That's
save.
a great shot,
Carlos
man.
really must be thinking what he has to do
Carlos
to score
അടിച്ച്
there.
കേറ്റണ്ടല്ലടാ നമ്മള്.
It's their second corner of the game. That's really well cleared.
Boom.
Real chance! And now a sudden chance to counter. He won't be happy with that one. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos drives forward on the overlap. Now there's a fine ball. Big chance! Good effort, and it is right on half-time.
Streaming, guys. Everyone like,
So
share,
a fascinating
subscribe.
half, full of talking points, not least that last very, very late one. And we are up to the break.
Borussia Dortmund ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be
Guys,
maintained
live
in
on
the
the
second
double
half.
tap on the screen, guys.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And the action is back on the way.
Borussia Dortmund are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And he's intervened well there. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Lewandowski. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Great vision. Messi. Is there any support? Messi! Oh, taken with style. There is the breakthrough. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
What a throw in. Del Piero. And it's Lewandowski. No way through. It's run loose here. Look at the space. And the finish! Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Borussia Dortmund really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Davids. Now then, the ball's come loose. Maldini gets it away. Played out wide. Looking to go deep. And the shot! He's flagged offside.
Shit.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
കുറച്ച് ടഫാണ് ഗൈസ് സത്യം നമ്മള് ജയിക്കുന്ന ചാൻസ് കുറവാണ്
That is ended up in no man's land.
നമുക്ക് കളിക്കാരന്മാരെത്താണെന്നറിയില്ല
Adams getting this one clear. Davids. Oh, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And that's really well manoeuvred. Has a shot!
Oh, awesome! ഏതാണ് ഗോൾ മോനെ അവൻ അണ്ണാക്കിലടിച്ച് കയറിയിട്ടുണ്ട് Tony fan. This is a goal, man. Become shot is perfect shot എന്നാ പറയത്തില്ല അതാണ് സാധനം ഇപ്പൊ കാണിച്ചത്.
Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Borussia Dortmund grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Now it's Van Basten. Can he get it through? Davids. Ambitious ball here. There's the delivery. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And this is Hullet. And there goes the final whistle. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. Adams, voted man of the match and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
ഒരു കളി സമനില പിടിക്കുക നമ്മളങ്ങനെ. ഒരു 1000 കോയിനും തന്നെ ഭഗവാനെ എനിക്ക് ഏറ്റ സാധനം മേടിക്കാൻ മുഴുവനും കടന്നുപോയി. സമനില പിടിച്ചതാ കുഴപ്പമില്ല. നമ്മൾ സമനില പിടിക്കാൻ തുടങ്ങിയിട്ട് അത് മതി. നീളങ്ങൾ അടുത്താരാന്ന് വെച്ചാ പോന്നോട്ടെ. പാരീസ് ജർമ്മൻ അത് നമ്മളെക്കാട്ടും താഴത്താട്ടോ, അവനെ നമുക്ക് പിടിക്കാം. പക്ഷെ താഴെയുള്ളവർ സൂക്ഷിക്കണം. മറ്റേമാരൊന്നും കുഴപ്പമില്ല, മറ്റേമാരൊന്നും വലിയ സീൻ ഉണ്ടാവില്ല. താഴെയുള്ള കഴിവൊരു നല്ല കളിയായിരിക്കും. മഞ്ഞ ഐശ്വര്യത്തിൻ്റെ കളറാണ്. പോള് നമ്മുടെ പോള് മതി. സ്റ്റേഡിയം നമ്മുടെ സ്റ്റേഡിയം ഇടാം, പക്ഷേ ഇത് മതി ചെറിയ സ്റ്റേഡിയം. ടീം നോക്കട്ടെ. ഓ റൂണി മേനി വലിയ സീനില്ല. അടിക്കണമെന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ ബുദ്ധിപരമായിട്ട് കളിച്ചാൽ അടിക്കാം. പാമ്പേഴ്സാ ഗോൾ അടിച്ച് കയറ്റണേ, പാമ്പേഴ്സാ ചുമ്മാ എന്നിട്ട് കാര്യമില്ല. കാസിയാസ് പിന്നെ പുറകിലുള്ളതുകൊണ്ട് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ അടിച്ച ഗോൾ എൻ്റെ ചെറുക്കനവൻ കണ്ടിട്ട് പോലും ഉണ്ടാകത്തില്ല. ഗോൾ കണ്ണാക്കി ലാസ്റ്റ് നിമിഷത്തിൽ ഒരു അടിച്ചങ്ങ് കയറ്റി. സമനിലായിപ്പോയി, കളി ജയിച്ചില്ല. കാശ് ലൈവാണെന്ന് എല്ലാവരും ഡബിൾ ടാപ്പ് ഓൺ ദ സ്ക്രീൻ മറ്റേ സബ് ചെയ്തവരെ കൊണ്ട് സബ് ചെയ്യുക. കളിക്കാൻ ഇൻട്രസ്റ്റ് ഉള്ളവർ കമൻറ്റ് ചെയ്യുക. റൂം ഇട്ടിട്ട് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഞാൻ റൂം ഇടാൻ കമൻറ്റ് ചെയ്യുക. നമുക്ക് കളിക്കാം. BGMI ഇത് കുറച്ച് കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് തുടങ്ങാം. BGMI കളിക്കാം കുറച്ച് കഴിയട്ടെ. ഓക്കെ,
football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that.
കരീബിയൻ താരം
The
റൂണിയൊക്കെ ഉണ്ട്
stadium
കേട്ടോ.
is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Things really are sizzling here in Milan. The San Siro provides the perfect backdrop to the excitement which will follow. Well, if you didn't just miss it, we are up and running already.
This guy Roberto Carlos really is a unique player, Peter.
I don't think anyone would argue with that.
The pace, the power, the set pieces, the way he constantly surged forward.
And a fabulous urgency about everything he does.
That's exactly it.
That's an imaginative pass. Isco. Well, that is one way to stop it.
Don't take.
That's a foul. No two ways about it.
There
could be trouble here. For now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
എല്ലായിടത്തും റെഡ് കാർഡ് മേടിച്ച പോള് എല്ലാത്തിനും വെട്ടും, ചറവറ വെട്ടിയിടും ഞാൻ എല്ലാത്തിനും. ബ്ലാഡി ഫോഴ്സ് തോപ്പട്ടണ അതൊക്കെ എടുത്തോ. അങ്ങോട്ട് പാസ് കൊടു.
Baresi. Beckham. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham looking to get on the end of this.
It's
just a little long.
Poiko.
Kunde. And it's Beckham.
Roberto Nambote.
Find a generation.
പിടിക്കോ
in there.
താനേ ഏതാ പൊട്ടൻ.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Doku. Paris Saint-Germain looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose. If they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
And he cuts out the supply. Isco is the team's great visionary. That'll be a throw-in. Nicely weighted ball. Bellingham looking to run onto it. Well, that has not gone well. Roberto Carlos to Isco. That'll be a throw. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Rijkaard.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Now it's Van Basten. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And it's Rooney. Nice looking ball. And this is Lewandowski. Lewandowski! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Isco. Now, can they get him away? And the half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Lewandowski. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Bellingham. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, perfectly measured that. Now, can he find a finish? Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Now it's Lewandowski. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Now, he's got space here. It's a promising position, and it's played into the middle. Bernardo Silva is there, and he can get that clear. He's picked his way through. Oh, super ball. Time and again, they are repelled.
പിന്നെ എന്തിനാണ് അതിനകത്ത് വെച്ചത്? എടാ നല്ല വെള്ളം ഉണ്ടാവുന്നായേ മന്ദബുദ്ധി തന്നെ നീ. നല്ല വെള്ളത്തിൽ കൊണ്ടത് ഒഴിച്ച് അപ്പടാ കഴിവര അതവിടുത്തെ ജാപ്പിയുടെ പൈപ്പ് വെള്ളമല്ലേ?
The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Paris Saint-Germain surely have to be commended for
കേട്ടില്ല.
their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
തിളപ്പിക്കണ്ടാവില്ല, തിളപ്പിക്കാൻ കുടിക്കാൻ പറ്റും.
Tries to pass it through. Crosses it in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now it's Rooney. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great vision. Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham stood his ground strongly. Oh, that's nice.
ആഹാ എന്താ അവന്റെ മണിപ്പടം.
Crosses it in here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now it's Rooney. Now this could be a chance. Takes a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Nicely spread. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. And he shoots! And that may well be that. That is that. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutral.
10 മാച്ച് കളിച്ചാൽ 10 തോക്കാതെ 7 ജയിക്കാൻ നോക്കിയാൽ നടക്കും. ടൈറ്റ് മാച്ച് ഗൈസ്, ഭയങ്കര ടൈറ്റ്. ഞാൻ കളിക്കാത്തോണ്ട് എനിക്ക് വലിയ ഐഡിയ ഇല്ല. കളിച്ചൊന്ന് ലെവലായി വരുമ്പോഴത്തേക്ക് ശരിയാവും. ചേരക്കുറൊക്കെ നമുക്ക് ഇങ്ങനെ എന്താ പറയാ, കളിക്കാനായിട്ടുള്ള ഒരു കോഡ് സെറ്റ് ആയി വരുമ്പോൾ റെഡിയാവും. നല്ലൊരു കോച്ചിനെ കളിക്കണം. കോച്ചല്ല, കോച്ചിനുള്ള ഫണ്ട് ഞാൻ മുടക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. നല്ല പാസും പൊസിഷനൊക്കെ ഉണ്ട്, പക്ഷെ കളി ജയിക്കുന്നില്ല. നല്ല പൊട്ട ടീമൊക്കെ നമുക്ക്, നല്ല പ്ലേയേഴ്സ് ഉണ്ട് നമുക്ക്, പക്ഷെ കളി എനിക്ക് ആ മൾട്ടി ടാസ്കിങ് പിടുത്തോണോട്ട് കിട്ടാത്തത്. പഞ്ചായത്ത് പഞ്ചായത്ത് നോക്കട്ടെ. ഓ ഇത് എത്ര മോശം ടീമൊന്നുമല്ല, എനിക്ക് വിഷയം ടീമാണ്. ലൈവാണെന്ന് എല്ലാവരും ഡബിൾ ടാപ്പ് ഓൺ ദ സ്ക്രീൻ. സബ് ചെയ്യുക. മറ്റേ ഈ ഫുട്ബോൾ കളിക്കാൻ ഇൻട്രസ്റ്റ് ഉള്ളവര് റൂം ഉണ്ടാക്കുക, റൂം ഐഡി ഇടുക.
It is amazing what fate can conjure at times. A combination of results that have ensured a desperate scramble for survival. This will be unmissable stuff. It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. The action has already started. Borussia Dortmund cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. Isco looking to get on the end of this. And it's hoisted clear. Timber going full tilt down the left. Beckham. He's found a way through.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
There've been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
And he's had some wow moments along the way.
He excels.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Borussia Dortmund clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Isco. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Cross to the back post.
Oh,
it's a goal kick.
Saliba. Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Raul showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now, can they get him away?
Timber.
Chimba.
Hazard goes on a run down the left wing. And he's cut it out.
Oh.
That pass has been well intercepted.
Let's go, Pidiara.
Now it's Lewandowski.
Oh, charge it to.
And it's Messi. Saliba is wide and looking to get onto this. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to... Can he finish?
Yeah,
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Hazard. And he's found the way past. Hazard! It's a loose ball.
Isco! This is man, is goalie. He is the most skilled
He's in
goalie.
space and looking for options.
Nobody. Oh, easy. Isco, do this.
Deals with that. Nice and simple.
Be cool. Wow, what?
Great vision. And that is a... And the first half is done.
Tight match, guys.
A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
They haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Okay.
Here we go again. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Casillas gets it away. Back into the middle. Nicely weighted. Chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Masad in the Masad ka juice.
Hazard. Oh, nicely intercepted. Over to the other side. Messi. Saliba. Played out to the right. And Bebeto! And he looked every bit the short keeper there.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Yeah, and
And we have our very first corner. Oh, a few ironic cheers tell the story.
That's very cool. Position system, guys, is smart.
Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. That's good vision. Lewandowski!
Oh!
It's hit the upright.
Eda! Ijadi sadhanachende Lewandowski.
So much has happened in this game, but still no goal.
Yes, and it's been far from uneventful. We've had a healthy amount of attempts at goal from both teams, and with this kind of ambition...
Bullish header!
What
Oh, taken with style! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly. Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0. Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Beckham. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this. Borussia Dortmund really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And they've got a throw. Roberto Carlos plays it across. Saliba gets good distance on it. And it's Isco. It's Isco!
Oof.
So close to drawing level.
The score കറക്കി അടിച്ച് കേട്ടണ്ട മുത്തേ.
To me, like he just changed his
കളി
mind at the
തമ്മിൽ
last second
പിടിച്ചില്ലെങ്കിൽ
there.
നമ്മൾ കളിക്കുന്ന ഒരു കാര്യമില്ല.
Borussia Dortmund must do something here, and very quickly.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation.
Great chance!
തുറന്നു പന്ത് തുറന്നു.
And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Now it's Hazard. He has found the way through. Hazard!
അവിടെ
And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
ചെയ്തോറ
Very,
കഷ്ടപ്പെടുന്നു
very
ഒരു
good. You
കാര്യമില്ല.
can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Cleared without hesitation. Van Basten running with the ball. That's that, the end. It's the day when it all caught up with them.
ഒരു കളി
The whole
നമുക്ക് ജയിക്കാൻ
season has
പറ്റുന്നുണ്ട്
been a campaign
പണ്ടാരത്തില്
of struggle.
ഡിവിഷൻ ഇത്രയും പാടുള്ള ഗെയിം പ്ലേ ആണ് ഡിവിഷൻ. എല്ലാ മാച്ചും തോറ്റേ നമ്മളെ തരുവാറുള്ള ഡിവിഷൻ ഔട്ടി പുറത്താക്കി. ഇത്ര നല്ല സ്കോർ ഉണ്ടായിട്ട് ജയിക്കാൻ പറ്റില്ല. പിന്നെ എങ്ങനെ നമ്മൾ ജയിക്കും ഗൈസ്? ബനാട്ടനും ജയിക്കും നമ്മളെക്കാട്ടില്ല അവരൊക്കെ കുറവ്. ഇതില് ആരെ മാറ്റാണ്? എല്ലാ നല്ല കളിക്കാരും ഇവിടെ ഉണ്ട്. എന്നിട്ട് നമുക്ക് അടിക്കാൻ പറ്റണമെങ്കിൽ പിന്നെ നമ്മൾ എന്ത് ചെയ്യാനല്ലേ?
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
And he plays one through. Shot at goal!
Oh,
Goal!
സന്തോഷം.
Borussia Dortmund!
ഒരു ഗോള് തിരിച്ചടിച്ചല്ലോ എന്റെ മുത്താണി.
Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So, a breakthrough already. Great defending, strong and determined. No way through. Now it's Neymar. Adams promptly onto that, and that could spell trouble. And he's in on goal. And
Offside.
he's straight offside.
നന്നായി, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഇപ്പൊ ശാശിയാണ്.
Borussia Dortmund leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. That is ended up in no man's land.
കാണിക്കണ ഗോള് പാസല്ല.
Now it's left shot, surely!
എന്താ കർത്താവ് എമ്മരെ കൊണ്ട് ഞാൻ തോറ്റു.
Beckham. No, he's had it taken off him.
എന്താ
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
എന്റെ കർത്താവ് ഇതേ ഗോൾ കിട്ടും.
Pinches it off him.
ഇതൊരു
Now,
ഗോൾ.
can they get him away? And he's there to belt it away. And this is Lewandowski. He's on it. Can he get away? He's got away.
എന്നാ പരിപാടി കാണിച്ചോ, ഗോളിലേക്ക് പാഞ്ഞിട്ട്.
And that's played in low.
എന്റെ Lewandowski.
That's a little off target. Can he get onto this?
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Neymar.
Borussia
Borussia Dortmund looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Rafinha. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Lewandowski. He's in space and looking for options. Lovely bit of skill. And it's Davids. Beckham. Oh, super! Davids!
Good first touch.
നല്ല ചാൻസ് ഉണ്ടാക്കിട്ട് അടിച്ചില്ല.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate
നല്ല
what was going
കിറുന്ന പോസ്റ്റ്. ആടാ മോനെ എന്താ കാണിക്കണ. പൂലല്ലോ.
Alexander-Arnold. Rafinha. João Neves. Messi. And it's come back to the keeper.
കളയല്ല അതോടെ വെക്ക്.
And the half-time whistle
എന്നെ കൊണ്ട്
goes.
ഇടങ്ങാനുള്ള കൊച്ചേറി.
Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
കുടിച്ചോളാം. അതിനകത്ത് വെച്ചോ.
Yeah, on the face of it, it
അതിനകത്തോട്ട്
looks a
വെച്ചോടാ.
fair
എന്നിട്ട് അവിടെ
reflection
വെച്ചോ.
of what we've all
എല്ലാം
seen,
വേണ്ടേ.
Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. This game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Borussia Dortmund head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead.
എന്തായി ഉണ്ണി, സുഖല്ലേ എനക്ക്? ചെക്കനെ കണ്ടില്ലല്ലോ നമ്മടാ. എടാ അലുവെടുക്കള ഒരു പീസ് ഉണ്ണി. അലുവെടുക്ക്.
And that's the start
അല്ലേ
of
പറ്റിക്കാൻ
another
പറ്റുമോ?
45 minutes. A solitary
ഒക്കെ
goal.
വെച്ചേരാ
That has
നശിപ്പിച്ചോളെ
been the crucial
തിന്നുണ്ണി.
difference. Neymar.
നീ ചെയ്യും. നീ സ്ട്രോബറി വെച്ച് പുട്ടുപിഴിഞ്ഞവനാ.
Hopes for safety. Borussia Dortmund come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
The referee's awarded a free kick.
അതിന് ഞാനും ചെയ്തിട്ട് റഫറി ഫ്രീ കിക്ക് ഒക്കെ അവർക്ക് കൊടുക്കുക. റഫറിയെ കൂടിത്തരല്ലേ
Not
കാണിക്കുന്നത്.
much doubt about who's going to take this one.
The keeper is ultra busy in trying to just get everything in order.
അവര് മെസ്സിനെ വെച്ചല്ലോ.
Big chance!
നല്ല പരിപാടിയായിരുന്നു, പക്ഷെ
Straight
അവിടെ
at the
ഒത്തില്ല.
keeper.
Well, that looked very much like a case of stage fright. His job is to steer clear of the keeper.
Nunez, he could be in here. Rafinha, Beckham does well to get it back. Now it's Neymar.
ആരാ?
And it's Beckham.
സച്ചിൻ മറ്റേ സച്ചിൻ അങ്ങനെ തന്നെയായിരുന്നല്ലോ.
Out to the left it goes. Borussia
അവനും
Dortmund
സംസാരിക്കാൻ
are
കൂട്ടത്തില്ല.
ahead here by what is still the only goal. Good take and can he finish? And it's in.
അണ്ണാക്കി കൊണ്ടുവന്നൊരു ഗോള് തെറ്റി.
Barcelona are back in
നീയായിട്ട്
business.
കഥ പറയാൻ എന്റെ ഗോൾ ഇവിടെ
A
പൊട്ടി.
momentary lapse mercilessly exploited.
ഈ ഉണ്ണി
They
മറ്റൊരു
were
കാര്യം.
absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew
മത്തായി
they'd
ഇതാ
be
വരുന്നത്.
pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Borussia Dortmund!
അണ്ണാക്കിലൊന്ന് അടിച്ചു കൊടുത്തവന്
And
തിരിച്ച്.
they get themselves in front!
തെറ്റ്. നീ ഇപ്പൊ മഹാവുടായിപ്പായി വരി.
Truly superb.
നീ ഇപ്പൊ
A goal
മഹാവുടായിപ്പായി
of
വരി.
such
നീ
supreme
12 മണിക്കൂർ
quality
ആയിക്കൊണ്ട് നീ ഇപ്പൊ
composure.
2 മണിയായിട്ട് പറയല്ലോ. എന്തോ തരികളുണ്ട്.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Borussia Dortmund take the lead. Now it's Neymar. And he's managed. Neymar! And a terrific
ഇത്
save from the
ഫുട്ബോളാ. ഇത്
keeper.
ശരി മനസ്സിലാവും.
Neymar
ഇപ്പൊ
actually
എന്തേലുമൊക്കെ
didn't
പറയണ
do an
ഉണ്ണി.
awful lot wrong, to be honest.
ഫുട്ബോളൊക്കെ പറന്നിട്ടിരിക്കും. ഏത് നെയ്മറിന്റെ ഷോട്ട് ബൂം ബൂം. അവനെതിരെ ഒരു ഗോൾ അടിച്ചു. അവൻ കണ്ടിട്ട് പോലില്ല. എമ്മാര് ഗോൾ അടിച്ചു.
Borussia Dortmund with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And it's a poor one. Well, he has managed to get that all wrong. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Rafinha, he's in plenty of space here. He's shifting through the gears here. Shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that has been clubbed away and claimed it back swiftly. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
മണ്ടത്തരം എനിക്ക് പറ്റുന്നുണ്ട്.
Neymar.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Tries from distance. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
He's picked his way through. Nunez! It's fallen loose again. Taken with style. Two up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
Borussia Dortmund take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Bale. Bale going full steam ahead down the left flank. Played into the box. Good read, needed to be. He shifted it to the flank. Roberto Carlos, a player of legendary status. It's Bale! And that is wildly off target.
Gareth Bale in the period. The left hand on.
And that will be the final act.
Borussia
Dortmund are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with...
Bocha. Guys, very interesting. കുറച്ച് കഷ്ടപ്പെട്ടു നമ്മൾ ജയിക്കാൻ. കഥലെ കഥലെ എന്നുള്ള പാട്ടുമായി ഉണ്ണി. കിനാവിലെല്ലാം ആരന്നു പോവാള് കറക്കമീരാവ്. അതുപോലെ മഞ്ഞേരണം ബോള് നമ്മളെ ബോളിടാം. സ്റ്റേഡിയം സെറ്റ് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ടാകും ഓൾറെഡി. കുഴപ്പമില്ല, പിടിക്കാമെന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ പിടിക്കാം. നമ്മുടെ ടീമിൻ്റെ അത്ര വലിയ ടീമൊന്നുമില്ല. ചേരമ്മ കൺകാണും കറക്കാതെ.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries...
He's having a shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund!
Goal.
And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead.
Simple pass, simple goal.
All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Yeah, well, the opposition had plenty of warning here, Peter. Look at how quick they were going the other way. Exactly what you need when you're playing on the counter-attack.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Threads one in. Chance, surely!
Offside.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
അയ്യോ, എന്താ കമന്റ് ബോക്സ് അവിടെ.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, good spread. Now there's a fine ball. There's the shot! He scored! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Unshakable goal.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He is through here. Cleared away.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Played out to the right. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Applies the finish! 30 minutes gone. Looking to play him in. That's a shade optimistic. Adams getting this one clear. And that's been won straight back. No, it's come to nothing. Not the best distribution from the keeper. And that pass just didn't quite work. It'll be a throw-in. Out to the left it goes. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, right place, right time. Van Basten unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Casillas attempts a clearance. Short changes him with that pass. And he's there to belt it away. Now it's Isco. Now then, the ball's come loose. And the first half is done. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Borussia Dortmund are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. So off we go once more. Borussia Dortmund come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Great vision. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's lofted through here.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Pedri tries to play it through. And he plays one through. Mohamed Salah. Adams with the clearance. Looking for the run. Ronaldo providing an outlet on that flank. Goes for the shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Played into space. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Roberto Carlos. Borussia Dortmund perhaps contemplating their next change here. Just the keeper's a real chance! Off the post! That has ended up in no man's land. He's tried one!
Oh,
that is a special one. He's got himself an absolute peach. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
This is threatening to become a really good game. There's the header! He scores!
And there
we have it, the 2-goal cushion.
This is the York. Correct version.
A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Yeah, that's goal. Well, I'm not rushing for it. I shall I pay it off. I'm better to tell in the night. I'm paid chori. No man, Aşağıdan benzeri kana bir kanda ginare sangura കൊടുക്കുമെന്ന് ഇപ്പൊ കൊടുത്തോളൂ അടികൊണ്ടാവാൻ വിഷം എന്നിട്ട് ഇറങ്ങി പോണം നമ്മളെ മുത്തുമണിനെ കാണുന്നില്ലല്ലോടാ വരുവോ കപ്പലോടെ ആണോ എനിക്ക് വയ്യേടോ അതില്ല വേണ്ടാന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ ഇത്തരത്തില്ല പടാ മുത്തുമണി നീ എവിടെ നാട്ടിൽ പോണോ ആ അങ്ങനെ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഫണ്ട് കിട്ടിയാ ഒരു റിയാലാന്ന് വെപ്പിരി നാളെ വെള്ളം മേടിക്കാം ആ അത് കുഴപ്പമില്ല ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞില്ല നിങ്ങൾ പറഞ്ഞാൽ അപ്പൊ എന്താ പറഞ്ഞു കുഴപ്പമൊന്നുമില്ല ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞു പിന്നെ അവർക്ക് മെസ്സേജ് അയച്ചിട്ടാ വെള്ളം നീ ഞാൻ വെച്ചിട്ട് അവര് വിളിച്ചിട്ട് പറയാം രാവിലെ കൊണ്ടുവന്നാ ഞാൻ ഉറക്കത്തിലായിരിക്കും വെള്ളം കുപ്പിയുടെ അടി പൈസ വെച്ചു ആ വെള്ളം കുപ്പിയുടെ അടുത്തുണ്ടാവുന്ന എന്നോണത്തല്ലേ ഞാൻ അല്ല ഞാൻ ഓണ് പൊടാ കഴിയുന്നു എന്റെ അപ്പാപ്പനുണ്ട് പൊടാ ആരുണ്യോ എനിക്ക് വേറെ ഞാൻ മാത്രമേ ഉള്ളൂ നീ വേറെ ആരുമില്ല ഞാൻ അങ്ങോട്ട് വെച്ചടി കേട്ടോ കുഴപ്പമൊന്നുമില്ല അടിപൊളി
A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football. And chance for a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Beckham standing over it.
You start as you mean to go on, Peter. Make this a good one.
Big chance! Barcelona are looking to go forward now.
And
it's Isco. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Beckham plays a sharp little ball here. That's a sharp pass. Tries from a long way out. That is produced there the crispest of hits.
Unhappy.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was. There they go, hunting again.
Isco. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Valverde! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Yeah, that's short.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Ferran Torres. And it's Schneider. Schneider. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's had a shot! Valverde. And Beckham!
Oh, it's an awesome goal. David Beckham. That's a great goal.
A finish of true class. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Borussia Dortmund have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Van Basten! And for a moment, time stood still.
I പറഞ്ഞ പേരാറം പറയണ്ട ഞാൻ ലൈവാണ് പേരാറം പറയല്ലേ ബൂസ്റ്റും ഹോർലിക്സും ആവും ഇപ്പൊ
Vermeer. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And Beckham! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Pressing high and with purpose. Now it's Raul. And he shoots! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh no, this does not look good. Beckham! Kunde. Van Basten. Vermeer.
ആർക്കും 10 മണിക്കൂർ എല്ലാവർക്കും
Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. He's in a good position. And the shot!
Oh, he's up.
And he hits the net.
Oh,
they are really purring here. And they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
അത് ചെയ്തോ നിനക്ക് അങ്ങനെ ചെയ്യാം 11 മണിയാകുമ്പോ വന്നോ അങ്ങനെ ചെയ്താലും മതി രാവിലെ 8 മണിക്ക് പോവുക 1 മണിയാകുമ്പോ വരിക 4 മണിയാകുമ്പോൾ തിരിച്ചു പോവുക 11 മണിയാകുമ്പോൾ വരിക
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the
സുഖമൊന്നുമില്ല
first half?
എല്ലാം ഒരേ
Borussia
മണിക്കൂർ
Dortmund
തന്നെ.
really
അവനത്
should be thinking about killing
ഉച്ചക്ക്
this
വന്ന്
off
നമുക്ക് കുറച്ച്
early in the
റെസ്റ്റ്
second
കിട്ടും,
half,
അത്ര തന്നെ.
Peter.
അല്ലാതെ എന്ത്
The boss
സുഖമുള്ളത്
will
ഇവിടെ.
be demanding the same level of intensity from his team.
മണിയില്ലെന്നാ
So I'd expect to see the same positive intent
അതിനൊക്കെ
after
ഇപ്പൊ
the break,
തോന്നണ
the same
പണിയൊന്നുമില്ല.
purpose again.
കുറച്ചൊക്കെയോ മാറിക്കോളും.
Borussia Dortmund go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal
എടാ
cushion.
പണിയുള്ളപ്പോ ഉച്ചക്കായിരിക്കും വണ്ടിയെല്ലാം വരിക. അപ്പൊ എല്ലാം ഇറക്കാനും പിടിക്കാനും ഒക്കെ ചെല്ലണം. മറ്റേതാകുമ്പോഴേ വന്നിരുന്ന ഒന്നും അറിയണ്ട,
And we're off again. Borussia Dortmund
അത്
different to
തീരുമാനമായി.
some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as...
And Del Piero!
എന്നാ തീരുമാനമായി.
Relentless! Just
അപ്പൊ ബ്രേക്ക് എടുത്ത് ഒന്നുണ്ടോ,
relentless!
ഉച്ചക്ക് 5 പോകുന്ന വണ്ടി വരുമ്പോ അറിയണ്ട. 7 മണിയാകുമ്പോ
And
ചെല്ലുക,
they are
വണ്ടി ഇറക്കി
tearing the
കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ടുണ്ടാവും.
opposition apart here. Simply
വണ്ടിന്ന് താമസിച്ചൊന്നുണ്ടാ.
breathtaking stuff. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems
ഉണ്ണിയായിരുന്നു
for
അവിടെ
that
വരേണ്ടത്,
defence.
ഉണ്ണി വന്നില്ല.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
A case now of complete control. Bout of passing here. Del Piero! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! About as smooth as it gets!
എന്താ ഷോട്ട് അടിച്ചത്?
Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
ഇന്നൊരാള് വന്നില്ലേ, ആളങ്ങോട്ട് വരും. അപ്പൊ ഈ തെരപ്പരൊന്നും ഉണ്ടാവില്ല, വെട്ടിന് വെട്ടായിരിക്കും. ഇപ്പൊ തിരിച്ചൊക്കെ പറയും പോലെ എന്നൊക്കെ വേണ്ട, കുറച്ചേ സ്വന്തമൊക്കെ വിളിക്കുള്ളൂ.
Borussia Dortmund
അയാളുടെ
are having a ball here.
അയാളുകൊണ്ട്
To be
താനൊന്നില്ല,
expected,
എടുത്തിട്ട്
Peter.
നോക്കുന്നില്ല.
They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And Del Piero! It's there! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves,
എന്റെ
and you
ദൈവങ്ങളെ
can't blame them.
കാത്തോളണേ.
And with that,
അതൊന്നും
the
കുഴപ്പമില്ല,
hat-trick is
നീയില്ലേ,
complete.
നീ
Well, you
ഇത്രയും
have to
പറഞ്ഞായി,
fancy
നീ
him,
സൂപ്പർവൈസർ
Peter.
ആണ്
He seems to
സെറ്റുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ
be
ഈ
growing in
പറയുന്ന ഒക്കെ
stature with
കാര്യങ്ങൾ
every
നടക്കാറുള്ളൂ.
goal.
ഇത്രയും പറഞ്ഞാൽ മതി. മനസ്സിലാ? അപ്പൊ നമ്മളത്
Borussia
ചെള്ളി
Dortmund
ബംഗാളിയില്ലേ,
are at the peak
അവനൊന്നും
of
പറഞ്ഞ ഒരു
their
പരിപാടി നടക്കൂല.
powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, their manager seems to have...
Roll! It's in! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
ഒരു
Well,
പഴമില്ല.
all they want to hear right now is the final whistle.
ഇപ്പൊ
They've been
നമ്മുടെ തെറ്റുള്ള
humiliated.
എടുത്തല്ലേ, ഒരു കാര്യമില്ല. അനക്ക് ലോക പാഴ. ഇപ്പൊ നമ്മുടെ തെറ്റാണ്, എന്റെ തെറ്റുള്ള എടുത്തല്ലേ, അനക്ക് ലോക പാഴ, ഒരു കാര്യമില്ല. ഓനടുത്ത് ചട്ടൂരിട്ട് അതുകൊണ്ട് തരാൻ പറഞ്ഞു. ഓനടുത്ത് ചട്ടക്ക് ഏതാ ഗോളിന്റെ മോനെ ഊക്കുന്ന.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's found a way through. It's roll! Oh, impressive strike.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort. You have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
നീല്ലേ അത് എടുപ്പണ, നീ എന്തായാലും പണി ചെയ്തിട്ടില്ലേ, അപ്പൊ വിളിക്കുക, ചോദിക്കുക എന്തുകൊണ്ട് ചെയ്തില്ല എന്ന് ചോദിക്കുക. കറക്റ്റ് നീ അത് ആ ഒരു രീതി ഫോളോ അപ്പ് ചെയ്യണം. തമാശ കളിച്ചിരിക്കരുത്. അറിയാൻ പാടില്ലെങ്കിലും നമുക്ക് അതിനുള്ള ഇതുണ്ടെന്ന് നമ്മൾ കാണിച്ചു കൊടുക്കണം. അല്ലെങ്കിൽ അതൊക്കെ പഠിച്ചോടാ. ഞാൻ ബോബിയുടെ വെച്ചാണെന്നല്ലോ, ബോബിയുടെ തെറ്റിലാണ് അവൻ ഇച്ച ഇന്ന ഇച്ച അച്ച കൊച്ചച്ച വരെ പഠിക്കും. അതാണ് ബോബിയുടെ തെറ്റ്. എന്റെ അടുത്താണ് വളരെ നമ്മൾ എല്ലാ കാര്യം പറഞ്ഞു. വിൻഡോസിന്റെ പേര് 578 ചോദിക്കല്ലേ.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
1-3-1.
Brought out the best in the keeper.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, but that wasn't it.
പച്ചക്കറി ഏതാ പറയും പിന്നെയാണ് എന്റെ റോസ്റ്റർ.
Corner number 2 then.
ഒരാളെ നമ്മളോടില്ല, നമ്മളെല്ലാരും കച്ചി.
Pau Kubasi getting this one clear.
എല്ലാ കാര്യവും പഠിച്ചിരിക്കണം, ഒരു
And now they
കാര്യം
can
ഇല്ലാതെ
spring out of defence.
നമുക്ക് എല്ലാ കഴിവുണ്ടാവും.
And this is
പേര്
Lewandowski.
പഠിക്കാനുള്ള എളുപ്പവഴിയെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ എല്ലാ സാപ്പിയിലും നമ്മളെടുത്ത് കാര്യങ്ങൾ കൊടുക്കുക.
Good pressure,
റോസ്റ്ററിൽ
determined,
നിൽക്കുക എല്ലാ ദിവസവും.
intense.
അടുത്തടുത്ത് കൊടുക്കുക. പിയല് കാണാപ്പഴം
Borussia
പഠിക്കാൻ
Dortmund
ആവശ്യം.
still have the cards to affect this game. Some really good ball
നിനക്കൊരു
movement.
കോഡ് ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞു തന്നില്ലേ?
Raul!
പിയല്.
And yes, it's there! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
അങ്ങനെയല്ലടാ, നമ്മളൊരു കാര്യം ക്യാച്ച് ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട്, അത് കറക്റ്റായിട്ട് ക്യാച്ച് ചെയ്യണം. ഓർഡർ അടിക്കണക്കില്ലടാ. നീ വിഷ്ണുവിന്റെ നിനക്ക് എന്തിനാണ് നീ വിഷ്ണുവിനോട് ചോദിച്ചോ? വിഷ്ണു കറക്റ്റ് പറഞ്ഞു തരും. വിഷ്ണു ഇല്ലേ കൊല്ലം, അതിനോട് ചോദിച്ചാൽ എന്ത് ഡൗട്ട് ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do...
It's Raul! It's hit the upright. Opts to play it back.
വിഷ്ണു നാട്ടിൽ പോയതുകൊണ്ടാണ്, അല്ല വേറെ ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ടായിട്ട്.
Valverde.
അവനൊരു ആഗ്രഹം നാട്ടിൽ പോകണം. അവന് ജനുവരി പോണെന്ന് എഴുതിയ ആശ. ഇവന് വിടുവാന്നറിയില്ല. എന്നെയൊക്കെ അതുകൊണ്ടാ ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞു, എന്നെയൊക്കെ വിടുവാന്ന് എനിക്ക് ഡൗട്ടാ. ഞാൻ ക്യാൻസലാണ്. ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞില്ല, എനിക്ക് തരണ്ട നിൽക്കും ക്യാൻസലിന്റെ തന്നെ.
He's put his foot right through that one.
Borussia Dortmund certainly looks sharp. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
നമ്മളറിയാണ്ടൊന്നും പുതുക്കൂടാ, നമ്മളെപ്പോഴാണ്ടൊന്നും പുതുങ്ങൂല്ല. ഓട്ടോമാറ്റിക് അപ്ഡേറ്റ് എന്താ ആപ്പിളിന്റെ ഡിവൈസോ?
So here comes the substitution.
Well, to wait
നമ്മൾ ഞാൻ ന്യായമായിട്ടുള്ള കാര്യം ചോദിക്കുന്നത്. നമുക്ക് ഇതൊന്നും
what has happened here? Backward it goes.
അടിക്കാറുണ്ട്. നമുക്ക് വൈദ്യുതി നമ്മൾ ചോദിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്. കമ്പനിക്ക് നമ്മൾ ആവശ്യമുണ്ട്, നമ്മൾ ചോദിക്കണം തരണം.
Davids given the lift. Tries to finish. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And another try. It he goes again. Sticks it away.
ഒരു പണിയെടുക്കുന്നവരെ മൈൻഡ് ചെയ്തില്ല, അതാണ് പ്രശ്നം. നമ്മുടെ ഒരു ഏറ്റവും വലിയ ഡിഫോൾട്ട് പണിയെടുക്കുന്ന ഒരാളും മൈൻഡ് ചെയ്യില്ല.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
എന്നിട്ട് അവർക്ക് തന്നെ കുറ്റബോധം.
Barcelona making consecutive changes here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the effort he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able.
And it's Davids. Isco picks out brilliant. It's Snyder. Oh, there was plenty of that.
മൊത്തം ഹോൾഡിംഗ് കൊടുത്ത ആൾറെഡി കൊടുത്താ.
And we're done. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win.
നമ്മൾ പറയുമ്പോ അവന്റെ സൈഡ് മാത്രമേ
Just could not help himself, could he? 3 goals.
മനസ്സിലായോ എന്താ പ്രശ്നം എന്ന് വെച്ചാല്, അവൻ ആ സ്റ്റോറിലുണ്ടായിരുന്നു, ആ സാധനം അവന് ക്ലിയർ ചെയ്യായിരുന്നു അവന്റെ ഐറ്റംസ്. അത് ക്ലിയർ ചെയ്തില്ല, ആ ഷോപ്പ് ക്ലോസ് ചെയ്തപ്പോൾ അതെല്ലാം കൂടെ അടിച്ച് ഇവിടെ വന്ന് ഇവിടെ ഷെൽഫിലെടുത്ത് വെക്കുകയും ചെയ്ത്. ഷെൽഫിൽ വെച്ചവനാണ് അവരുടെ ഷോപ്പിൽ തന്നെ ഉള്ളതാണ്. അവൻ എക്സ്പയറി ഡേറ്റ് കാര്യം ചെക്ക് ചെയ്തില്ല. ആരോ കസ്റ്റമറിന് കിട്ടി, കസ്റ്റമർ അത് വലുതേക്ക് കംപ്ലൈന്റ് ചെയ്ത് വലുതാവുന്ന ഷോപ്പിൽ അത് വലിച്ചിട്ട് ചെക്ക് ചെയ്ത് അവരെടുത്തോണ്ട് പോകുമ്പോഴും സിദ്ദിഖ് സ്റ്റോറിലുണ്ട്. സിദ്ദിഖ് ഒന്ന് പറഞ്ഞിരുന്നേ അടുത്തിന്നെ പോലെ പറയാൻ എന്താ ഇങ്ങനെ അറിയാതെ പറ്റിയതാണ്, എടുത്തോണ്ട് പോവല് അങ്ങനെയാണ് ഇങ്ങനെയാണെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞിട്ട് കാല് പിടിച്ചിട്ടായിരുന്നു നമുക്കത് അവിടെ വെപ്പിക്കായിരുന്നു. ഇവനും വേണ്ടില്ല, ഇവൻ തമാശ രീതിയിൽ പോട്ടെ എന്നുള്ള രീതിയിൽ നമുക്കെല്ലാം അറിയാം. അവര് കൊണ്ടുപോയിട്ട് ഫൈൻ അടിച്ചു 4000 രൂപ.
And the players are all set to get started.
Company
I'm Peter
company
Drury,
appo
and
nokkumbo
this
endanu
is
idu
Jim
aaru oru
Beglin.
responsibility illa
Thanks for
onnum
that,
illa.
Peter. Hi,
ഒരു
everyone. The
സൂപ്പർവൈസർ ആകുമ്പോൾ അതിന്
excitement has
ഉത്തരവാദിത്തം
really
കാണിക്കണ്ടേ?
picked up now, and I'm eager for the action
ഞാനങ്ങനെ
to
തന്നെ
start.
പറഞ്ഞത് എന്റെ സ്റ്റോറിലെ സാധനം ആയിരുന്നില്ല. എന്റെ സ്റ്റോറിലെ സാധനം ആയിരുന്നു ഞാൻ
It is a
ഇതാക്കിയാണെന്നൊക്കെ
deep,
പറഞ്ഞ്
deep
ഞാനും
sea
പറഞ്ഞു.
of yellow. Snyder!
മനസ്സിലായോ?
Oh,
നമ്മുടെ
he
കയ്യിലുള്ള
has
ആവശ്യം നമ്മൾ റിപ്പോർട്ട്
leathered that.
കൊടുക്കുന്നുണ്ട് എല്ലാ
Well,
മാസം.
the keeper looks
അതാണ് നിന്നോട്
perplexed.
പറഞ്ഞ എക്സ്പെറിയും
That was
കാര്യങ്ങളൊക്കെ
hit.
നോക്കണം, എല്ലാം
Oh, he's
ക്ലിയർ
been caught on it here. And the finish!
അല്ലെങ്കിൽ പണിപാടും ഞാൻ
What
പറഞ്ഞില്ല.
a
എന്തുകൊണ്ട്
wonderful goal!
അങ്ങനെയുള്ള പ്രശ്നങ്ങളുണ്ട്
Well, once
ഇവിടെയൊക്കെ എന്ന്
more,
പറഞ്ഞാൽ നമ്മുടെ
it's
നാട്ടിലെ
him,
പോലെ ഒന്നുമില്ല.
and we can't be
എന്തെങ്കിലും പ്രശ്നം
surprised
ഉണ്ടാവും
because
നേരെ
his
കൊച്ചു
instinct for doing
ബലിതേരി
this
വിളിച്ചു പറയും,
is
അവിടുന്ന് ആള്
incredible.
വരും ചെക്ക് ചെയ്യും. ഷെൽട്ടാവിന്റെ ഒരു പ്രശ്നം ഉണ്ടായിരുന്ന വിളിച്ചു പറഞ്ഞിട്ട് ആള് വരും.
An act of charity gratefully received.
How can they be so careless,
അങ്ങനെ
Peter?
ആകുമ്പോഴാണ് ഈ
It's
പ്രശ്നം.
too casual. They were never going to get away with that
അതാണ്
kind of
അങ്ങനെ ആകുമ്പോൾ ഈ
sloppiness.
പ്രശ്നമൊക്കെ വന്നെ ഭയങ്കര പ്രശ്നമുണ്ട്. നമ്മളൊരു കാര്യം തമാശ എടുക്കരുത്. ഇപ്പൊ നമ്മുടെ ഞാനിപ്പോ പറഞ്ഞു
Borussia
നിനക്കിപ്പോ നിന്റെ
Dortmund
സെക്ഷൻ
made the
ഏൽപ്പിച്ചു, ഓക്കെ, നീ
perfect
എന്താ ചെയ്യണ്ടെന്ന്
start.
പറഞ്ഞാല്
They are already
എല്ലാ
ahead.
സാധനത്തിന്റെ ഒരു 2-3 മാസം മുമ്പ് തന്നെ മറ്റേ
That
എക്സ്പയറിയും
has ended
കാര്യങ്ങളൊക്കെ
up in
പേപ്പർ
no
ക്ലിയർ
man's
ചെയ്ത്
land.
കൊടുക്കുക, റിപ്പോർട്ട് കൊടുത്തോണ്ടേ ഇരിക്കുക. മനസ്സിലായോ? അപ്പൊ നമുക്ക് എന്തെങ്കിലും
Davids
പ്രശ്നം ഉണ്ടായാലും ഇപ്പൊ ഞാൻ ആ പ്രശ്നത്തിൽ നിന്ന് ഞാൻ ആ
back into the
പ്രശ്നത്തിലുള്ള
middle.
ഞാൻ ഒഴിവാൻ കാര്യം എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ ഞാനത് പറഞ്ഞു. എന്റെ
Loose
എല്ലാ
ball now. There's
മാസത്തെയും
a chase
ലിസ്റ്റും
on to
കാര്യങ്ങളൊക്കെ ഉണ്ട്
retrieve
എന്റെ,
it.
മനസ്സിലായോ?
And it's Isco. Takes a
അതുണ്ടോ
shot.
മറ്റേ നമ്മള്
Oh,
ഒരു
fine
ആപ്ലിക്കേഷൻ ഉണ്ട്,
stop from
അതിനകത്ത്
the
ഫോണിലൊരു
keeper.
ആപ്ലിക്കേഷൻ ഉണ്ട്,
Isco really must
അതിനകത്ത്
be thinking
അല്ലാന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ
what he has to do to score there.
മറ്റേ ഇതുണ്ട്, അത് സ്കാൻ ഇട്ടോ അങ്ങനത്തെ ഒരു ആപ്ലിക്കേഷൻ ഉണ്ട്, അതിനകത്ത് നമുക്ക് ഫീഡ് ചെയ്ത് വെക്കാം. എന്നിട്ട് അതൊരു ഫയലാക്കിയിട്ട് സിസ്റ്റത്തിലോട്ട് സേവ് ചെയ്തിട്ടാൽ മതി, കിടന്നോളൂ. എല്ലാ മാസത്തും ക്ലിയർ ചെയ്ത് നമുക്ക് പോവാം. അല്ലാന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ബുക്കിൽ എഴുതിയാലും മതി, ബുക്ക് ഉണ്ടല്ലോ, ബുക്കിൽ എഴുതിയാലും മതി, നമുക്ക് ബുക്കുണ്ട് സെക്ഷനിലൊക്കെ. അപ്പൊ
Beckham, a
ഞാൻ
regular
ഇതൊക്കെ ഇങ്ങനെ
corner
ഇത്രയും
taker.
കെയർഫുൾ ആയിട്ട്
You
വെച്ചിട്ട് ഈ
start
ഒരു
as you
പ്രശ്നം
mean to go on,
സംഭവിച്ചപ്പോ
Peter.
എനിക്ക്
Make this
നല്ല
a good one.
ബുദ്ധിമുട്ടുണ്ട്. കാരണം ഞാൻ ഇത്രയും വർഷം
Not
വർക്ക് ചെയ്തിട്ട്
pretty, but
ആദ്യമായിട്ട്
it
ഇങ്ങനത്തെ
gets
ഒരു
the job
സംഭവം
done.
തന്നെ, മനസ്സിലായോ? അപ്പൊ എനിക്ക് നല്ല ടെൻഷനായി. അപ്പൊ
Lovely.
പിന്നെ
Now then. Shoots!
നമ്മളെന്തിനേലും
It's there!
നമ്മുടെ
A
മിസ്റ്റേക്ക് കൊണ്ട്
quite
പറ്റാത്തതുകൊണ്ട് എനിക്ക്
incredible spell.
ധൈര്യത്തോടെ അവരുടെ മുമ്പിൽ
They
എന്ന് പറയും,
are
സാറേ ഞാനും
flying.
റാങ്കിലാണ്. പക്ഷെ അവർ പറയുന്നുണ്ട് നിങ്ങളും ചെക്ക് ചെയ്തില്ല എന്നുള്ളത്,
He
പ്രധാനത്തെ ആരും
just
ചെക്ക് ചെയ്തിട്ടില്ല എന്നുള്ള പരാതി
absolutely
പറയുന്നുണ്ട്. പക്ഷെ
speared that
പറയുമെങ്കിൽ
in.
നമുക്കിത്
Well, that was
പറയാം,
hit with
ഇങ്ങനെ ആ സ്റ്റോറി
genuine
നിന്നവര്.
ferocity. You just don't stop
അതുകൊണ്ടാണ്
those,
എന്റെ ഹോൾഡ്
Peter.
ചെയ്തിട്ടില്ല, ബാക്കി എല്ലാവരും ഹോൾഡ് ചെയ്തു, സാറിന്റെ ഹോൾഡ് ചെയ്തു, സിദ്ദിഖിന്റെ ഹോൾഡ് ചെയ്തു, അങ്ങനെ. പിന്നെ മൊത്തം പ്രശ്നമാണ്, കുറച്ച് ദിവസമായിട്ട് പ്രശ്നങ്ങളായിരുന്നു.
Borussia Dortmund are
എന്താ
doing
ചെയ്യും
very
നമ്മളൊക്കെ.
nicely, thank you.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And he's well positioned here. Chance for a shot! Off the post!
ഞാൻ 5 ഫുഡ്
Oh, they
കഴിക്കും,
could be caught out here.
5 ഫുഡ് കഴിക്കും, അത് വേറെ കാര്യം. പരാതിയൊക്കെ പറഞ്ഞു അതിനൊന്ന് ഉച്ചക്കത്ത്
Could be
ഓരോരുത്തരുടെ തന്നെ
danger
കണ്ണു നിറഞ്ഞു.
here. Crosses it in here.
ഇന്നത്തെ ഓരോടുകൊണ്ട് തന്നെ കണ്ണു നിറഞ്ഞു പോയി, പാത്രം നിറ തോരൻ.
Rondon. Beckham. And here's Van Basten. It's Snyder! Oh, crossbar! That's rather hopeful. And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
നല്ല കീറ അങ്ങനെ ഇരിക്കണോക്കണ്ട. എല്ലാരും നല്ല കീറണ. ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞ എല്ലാരും പലതും പറയും, പക്ഷെ എന്നുവെച്ചാ എല്ലാരും പറയുന്ന കറക്റ്റാണ്. ഉണ്ണി ഓളിയും വെക്കല്ലേ,
Oh, strongly challenged
എല്ലാരും
there.
പറയുന്ന കറക്റ്റാണ്,
Oh, good looking
പോരാ.
ball.
ബട്ട്
Roll! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting.
അമ്മാരെ നോക്കണ്ട,
And
അമ്മാരൊക്കെ
they're
വെറുതെ
at
പാട്.
it again in double quick time. A momentary lapse
ചെറുതൊക്കെ ഇല്ലേ, അതിനൊക്കെ
mercilessly
പണിയെടുക്കും നന്നായിട്ട്,
exploited.
ഇല്ലാന്നല്ല. പക്ഷെ
They
അങ്ങനെ
were absolutely
ഗൈഡ് ചെയ്തില്ലെങ്കിൽ
lethal.
വലിയ.
Peter, they should just never have lost the
ഞാൻ
ball from
ഇടക്കിടക്ക്
there.
ഇങ്ങനെ
But you have to give
ഇത്
credit and
മേടിച്ചിട്ടില്ലേ,
fairness to the
അവരുടെ
front-footed
നോട്ട് മേടിച്ചിട്ട്
pressing
ഓരോ
too.
പണി ഇങ്ങനെ എഴുതി
Made
കൊടുത്തോണ്ടിരുന്നാ
things
മതി.
quite uncomfortable for them.
ഒരു ഡയറി ഇല്ല എല്ലാവർക്കും,
3-0,
എല്ലാവർക്കും ഒരു ഡയറി
and
ഉണ്ട്,
things are
ചെറുപ്പൊക്കെ ഡയറി.
starting to
അത്
look
മേടിക്കുക.
awfully cozy.
എല്ലാവർക്കും ഉണ്ട്, അതെല്ലാവർക്കും തരും, എനിക്കൊന്നല്ല. ഇപ്പൊ എന്റെ അടുത്ത് എന്റെ അസിസ്റ്റന്റ് മാനേജർ ഒരു പണി പറയും,
Now it's Raul. Isco.
അതിപ്പോ വന്നേ.
Can he get on the end of this? Raul picks it up out wide. And the shot! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Borussia Dortmund really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And Beckham!
നല്ലൊരു ഷോട്ടിൽ കളി കഴിഞ്ഞ ഫുട്ബോൾ.
And it's Isco. Now it's Schneider. Schneider! It's bounced back off the post. For Cazorla.
And
that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Borussia Dortmund are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. And we are already promptly back on the way. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. It's roll! Well, that is remarkable.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Lopez. Shot could be roll. Oh, he's been, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, taken with style. Over the hills and far away. No catching them now. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Borussia Dortmund are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Oh, super ball! And he's in a chance! Really well taken goal. And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade.
It's Van Basten!
Deep shot.
Scorching strike! A finish right from the top draw! The gulf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are...
Roll! They've done it! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm.
And a chance! It's hit the upright. More and more pressure on the ball here. Little pass back. Locked in behind.
They've set out to man marking now, but this is an embarrassment.
Goal! It hurts. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
അതാണ് ആ പ്രത്യേകത.
Beckham
കളികളൊക്കെ
looking to play him in. Lovely. Van Basten!
തുളച്ചൂടി.
Oh!
ഉണ്ണിക്കുട്ടനെ
Fantastic!
ഷോപ്പിലേക്ക് ഞങ്ങൾ
That is a
കൊണ്ടുവരുമല്ലോ.
gem! An
നോമ്പ്
absolute
തുറക്കുമ്പോ
gem!
ഉണ്ണിനെ കൊണ്ടുവരും.
And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
അതൊക്കെ
Some of those
ഷോപ്പൊക്കെ
players look
നടക്കണ ഞങ്ങള്
totally
പറയണം.
lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame
ഇതിലല്ല
them.
വിവിധി.
And there was his
ആ
third, and
എക്സ്പീരിയൻസ്
boy,
കുറവുള്ളവനെ.
he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems
ഉണ്ണി
to be
നമ്മള്
growing in
വിളിക്കും.
stature with every goal.
അവിടെ നല്ലൊരു പാൻറ് റാഷിക്ക. ഉണ്ണി എന്നാ പേര്.
To be expected,
ഉണ്ണികൃഷ്ണൻ.
Peter. They've gone and
നല്ല
stepped it up,
നല്ല
something they've
പണിയെടുക്കും.
been
നല്ല
threatening to
പയ്യൻ.
do.
Oh, what
നല്ല
has
പയ്യൻ.
happened here?
നല്ല പയ്യൻ.
Boys, it's Van Basten! It's a
വെയിറ്റ് ഒന്നും
goal!
എടുക്കണ്ടല്ലോ. നീ വന്ന്
And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
ഒരാളിമാരുടെ
And
ഓർമ്മയില്ല. മലയാളി
things are
ചോദിക്കണ്ടേ?
much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, there was plenty on that.
If he sacrifices some power,
Leonte,
he may control the
ഞാൻ
elevation.
ഇറക്കി വെക്കണം തന്നെയൊക്കെയാണ് മണിക്കൂർ.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Van
എന്താണ്?
Basten. Raul.
ആ വൈകിയൊന്നും പോണ്ട. നീ തുടക്കവാ. നീ
Now it's
ഇപ്പൊ തന്നെ
Isco.
നേരത്തെ ഒന്ന് പടി.
Real chance.
തുടക്കം തന്നെ വൈകിയാ
Oh,
നിന്നെ
it's hit the
നോട്ടപ്പുള്ളിയാ.
post. Cleared without
5
complication.
കറക്റ്റ് ആയിക്കണം നമ്മള്.
Shin to shin, bicep to
ആ, ഇല്ല, ഇല്ല.
bicep, and he
അത്
wins out.
നിന്റെ ചിന്തയാണ്. ആരും കാണുന്നില്ല. ഞാൻ നിന്നോട് പറഞ്ഞില്ലേ,
Just about
അതൊക്കെ
within
നമ്മുടെ
shooting
ചിന്തയാണ്. ആരും
range.
വരുന്നത് കാണുന്നത് പോകണമെന്നില്ല.
Oh, he really got hold of
എല്ലാ
that.
ഹോളിലിരുന്ന് ഒരാൾ വാച്ച് ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ടാവും. എല്ലാം ആ പകുതിയെ വന്നവൻ എങ്ങനെ ഉണ്ടെന്ന് നീ ആരോടും
Oh,
പറയണ്ട.
that
ഞാൻ
is
പറഞ്ഞില്ലേ,
asking for trouble.
അതൊക്കെ പുള്ളി കറക്റ്റ് നോക്കി
Raul.
എടുത്തോളൂ.
Oh,
അങ്ങനെ പറഞ്ഞു
denied at the
എല്ലാം
last.
നോക്കും. ഫസ്റ്റ് ഇംപ്രഷൻ ദ ബെസ്റ്റ് ഇംപ്രഷൻ എന്നാണ് ഇതൊക്കെ കാണിക്കാൻ. നാളെ എന്താ എവിടേക്കാണ് സെറ്റും
That is
കുളകളൊക്കെ
good
നമുക്ക്
strength.
നേരം വിളിക്കുക, കോർഡിനേറ്റ് ചെയ്യുക.
That's
വടാ
at
മക്കളെ,
the
വേടാ മക്കളെ,
end.
പൊടാ മക്കളെ.
Borussia Dortmund looking by any yardstick
എനിക്ക്
formidable.
പിന്നെ അങ്ങനെ
Truly enjoyable to watch
നമ്മൾ
and
ചെല്ലുന്ന
clearly
നമുക്ക്
so
ഇഷ്ടമുള്ള
together.
പോരും. ഏയ് വേണ്ട, ഞാനോടായിക്കോളാം. പക്ഷെ ഞാൻ ഓഫ് ചെയ്യണം. നീ ഇടുന്നു ഇല്ലടാ. ഉണ്ണി കണക്കെട്ട് 2 മിനിറ്റ് ഓഫ് ചെയ്യണം. നീ ആ കർട്ടൻ ഇട്ടാ പോരാ. നീ പിന്നെ വല്ല അറിയുമോ? മൊബൈൽ ഇല്ലടാ, വേറെ കംപ്ലൈന്റാ. നീ ആ കർട്ടൻ ഇട്ടേ. ഉണ്ണിയൊക്കെ വയ്യ. ഉണ്ണിക്കൊക്കെ ചെറുപ്പക്കാര് പിള്ളേരാ. പോണില്ല പോരെ. നിന്റെ ഇമെയിലടി എന്റെ പേരല്ലേ നീ മാസം ഉണ്ടാവാ. നീ ലോഗിൻ ആകുന്നില്ല. ഞാൻ നേരെ BGMI ഇവനിടക്ക് മൂത്രമൊഴിക്കാനൊക്കെ എണീക്കുമ്പോ ഞാൻ നോക്കി പിള്ളേരാണെങ്കിലും ഉണ്ടാവും. ഞാനോട് എന്നെ നോക്കണേ. അതാ കൊടുത്തിട്ടടിച്ചേട്ടാ. ഞാൻ രാവിലെ പിറ്റേ ദിവസം രാവിലെ എണീക്കും. പിന്നെ എല്ലാരും പിന്നെ പിറ്റേ ദിവസം വൈകിട്ടാണ് എണീക്കുന്നത്. ആ അതെനിക്കും ആ ശീലമൊന്നുമില്ല. എനിക്ക് കിടന്നാ കിടന്നു. കൊണ്ടേ വേഗം പറ, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഞാൻ മറ്റേ BGMI പോകും. അതായത് ചുമ്മാ കളിക്കാൻ രാവിലെ. കഴിവേറിയെന്നില്ലേ? ആ ഈ റൂമിലുള്ളവന്മാരെല്ലാം കഴിവേറിയന്മാരാ. ഉണ്ണിയാണ് അടുത്ത് ഏറ്റവും വലിയ കഴിവേറിയ. ഉണ്ണിക്ക് കഴിവ് കയറിയട്ടെ. കഴിവ് കയറിയിട്ട് ഇപ്പൊ തലാലൊക്കെ ട്രാൻസ്ഫർ അടിച്ച് പോകും ഇപ്പൊ. ഒരു ഉണ്ണി ആ കൊണാമിയിൽ പോയിട്ടാ, കൊണാമി സൈറ്റിൽ പോയിട്ട് നേരെ ഇതാക്ക്. അവിടെ ലോഗിൻ കൊടുത്തിട്ട് നേരെ അക്കൗണ്ട് ട്രാൻസാക്ഷൻ കൊടുത്തു അപ്പോൾ വരും. മകന് പാരിസ് എന്തായി ഫ്രീ ആയോ? ഇവിടെ ഫുഡൊക്കെ കഴിച്ചാൽ ഞാൻ നിങ്ങൾ ഫുഡൊക്കെ കഴിച്ചിട്ട് കയറാൻ തന്നില്ല. നിങ്ങളുടെ ഫുഡ് കഴിക്കാൻ പോകും. നീ ഒരു മ്യൂസിക് കളിച്ചായി പോയി പറഞ്ഞിട്ടില്ല. വേണ്ട വേണ്ട അയ്യോ ഹെഡ്സെറ്റ് വെച്ചിട്ട് സൗണ്ട് കൂട്ടി കേട്ടോ രണ്ടുപേരും. കുഴപ്പമില്ല, എനിക്ക് കുഴപ്പമില്ല. യൂട്യൂബ് ലൈവാടാ നമ്മള്. കായ്പടാ തീവാർക്കും കുറച്ച് ഞങ്ങള് ബംഗാളിനൊക്കെ. ഇനി ഒന്ന് പറഞ്ഞോട് നമ്മളെ പറ്റി. ഈ യൂട്യൂബ് കളിച്ചോ? ലൈവ് കഴിവരെ വരുമല്ലേ? ഞാനിപ്പോ വേറെ കളി കളിക്കാം. പോവാ രണ്ടേ പോവാൻ പാടാ. കയറിയോ പിന്നെ അണ്ണൻ ഫെയിമല്ലടാ. അടിക്കുന്നുമ്പോ വരും, അതാ എൻ്റെ പവർ. അടിച്ചു കയറി വന്നവനാ ഞാൻ, അല്ല ചുമ്മാ വന്നവനൊന്നുമല്ല. ഒറ്റക്ക് വഴിവെട്ടി വന്നവനാ. എന്നാ കണ്ടോ, ഇത് കണ്ടോ, ഉറങ്ങാനൊക്കെ നല്ലതാ. ഉണ്ണിക്കുട്ട, എൻ്റെ ഉണ്ണിക്കുട്ട. ഇബ്രാഹിം കിട്ടോ? വേണ്ട, കോയും കൊടുത്താലേ എനിക്ക് മറ്റേ ചെയ്യാൻ. അടിച്ച് കയറ്റാൽ മതി. ഉണ്ടേ വാ. ബസ് എല്ലാ പരിപാടിയും നമ്മളുണ്ട്. ബസ് ഉണ്ണി കളിക്കണം, ഉണ്ണിക്ക് അറിയില്ല അല്ലേ? ഉണ്ണി ബസ് കളിക്കില്ല കേട്ടോ. ആ ബസ് കളിക്കും, രസമല്ലേ? ഫുട്ബോൾ കളിക്കണ പോലെ ഇതൊരു വൈവാ. ആ ഈ ഫുട്ബോൾ കൊണാമി. ബസ് ഞാൻ കളിക്കാം, പണ്ട് കളിച്ച. ഞാനിപ്പോ വീണ്ടും ഇതിപ്പോ എല്ലാരും പറഞ്ഞപ്പോ ഒരു രസത്തിൽ കളിച്ചു തുടങ്ങും. ആ ഓക്കെ, റിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്യാം. മാച്ചിൽ ഇപ്പോഴത്തെ ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി മാച്ച് ഉണ്ട്. ഞങ്ങളിപ്പോൾ അടിയുണ്ട്. ഇത് ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി മാച്ച്. തെസമ്പാടി 1941 99 42. കയറി ഞാൻ വാട്സാപ്പിൽ കൊടുക്കട്ടെ. Amazon 9 41. ആ ലൈവാ ഉള്ളത്. താൻ ആറുകളിയാണ് ഇപ്പോഴല്ലേ പറഞ്ഞ ലൈവാണ്. ഉണ്ണി ഫുട്ബോൾ കളിക്കും. ഏത് ആഹാ എങ്ങനെയിരിക്കുന്നു? ആരോ പറഞ്ഞിട്ടുണ്ട് ഇവനായിട്ടുള്ള മുട്ട. ഒരു ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി മാച്ച് ഉണ്ട് ഇപ്പം. തീവാർന്നടിയാ. ഉണ്ണിക്ക് ബെറ്റർ ആയതുകൊണ്ട് കുഴപ്പമൊന്നും ഇല്ലല്ലേ? അത് സുഖമല്ലേ? അവിടെ നിങ്ങൾ നാലും കൂടെ എന്നാ ഡൗണ്ടി കാണിക്കണം ചെറിയ ഷോപ്പിനകത്ത്? ഫുൾ ബിസിയാ? ഓ, എനിക്ക് അങ്ങനത്തെ ഷോപ്പ് ഭയങ്കര ഇഷ്ടമാണ്. സമയം ഇഷ്ടം പോലെ പടയോടെ പോകും. നമ്മുടെ ഷോപ്പിലൊന്നും ആളില്ലാത്തതുകൊണ്ട് സമയം പോകത്തില്ല. കേറാനോ? അപ്പൊ പിന്നെ കേറിയില്ലേ? ആരാ കയറി? ഇവിടെ വന്നല്ല, മാച്ച് സ്റ്റാർട്ട് കൊടുത്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. പിന്നെ ആരാ കയറി? നീയല്ലേ കയറി? നീയാണോ കയറി? അത് ഇവിടെ സ്റ്റാർട്ടാണ്. നാട്ടിൽ നിന്ന് ആരോ കയറിയാന്ന് തോന്നുന്നു. പണ്ടാരം ഇവര് റൂം മാച്ചാ ഭയങ്കര വന്നു അടുത്തിട. അതാരോ കയറി വന്നു വേറെ. അടുത്തിടാം. 19, 51, 55, 11. ചെല്ലത്താമരെ തങ്കപ്പൻ മനസ്സിൽ കൂടും. അതൊക്കെ നമുക്ക് പിന്നേക്കാം, സമയമുണ്ടല്ലോ. അല്ല ഉണ്ണി, എത്ര മേടിച്ച്? എത്ര? തരും. ബടാ ബടാ ബടാ. അത് ഇപ്പളേ ഒന്നും കേക്കണ്ട. ശമ്പളം കിട്ടട്ടെ. ഇപ്പളേ വെച്ചിട്ട് എന്തിനാ? നീ നടന്ന ഉണ്ണി കൊലയെ തൂക്കിട്ട്. എനിക്ക് കുഴപ്പമില്ല, ഞാൻ പഴയ ആളാ. Welcome back guys, today is crying for our ഇവ മറ്റേതാ ഉണ്ണി, ബാലപീഡനം. ആ ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി മാച്ച് തുടങ്ങി കേട്ടോ. തീർക്കോളാം നിന്നെയൊക്കെ. ഒക്കെ പറ്റണതൊക്കെ തീർക്കാം. ഞാനല്ല സമ്പാടി. ലെവൻഡോസ്കി, പാസ്റ്റിസ്റ്റ എല്ലാവരും ഇവിടെ ഫ്രീ ഇങ്ങനെ നിൽക്കുക. തട്ടിക്കൊടുക്കടാ. ആ തുടങ്ങിയടാ. ഇവൻ കളിക്കുമ്പോൾ അത്യാവശ്യം. ഞാൻ വലിയ കളിയൊന്നുമില്ല കേട്ടോ. ഞാൻ ജസ്റ്റ് വെള്ളയൊക്കെ വെച്ചിട്ട് തട്ടിക്കൂട്ടി പോകും.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise. Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone. This truly is a place of which you never tire. The San Siro, one of the most historic of football venues in Italy, or indeed anywhere.
ആർക്ക്? 77 രൂപ? നീ തന്നെ വീട് പുതിയത് മേടിച്ചോ?
So it's down to business here.
ഇപ്പൊ പുറത്താണ് സൗണ്ട്.
So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture? This man Rudiger's going to be a very stern shot. Surely! There it is! Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy. Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
അപ്പൊ തന്നെ മെനുവിനൊക്കെ എന്ത് മെനു? നമുക്കെന്ത് മെനു? അടിച്ച് മനുവിനെ വിളിക്കറ്റുന്നു. റെഡി കൊടുക്കാം കഴിവ്. ആ നമ്മള് ടിക്കറ്റ് ആക്കായിരിക്കുവേ. അവനാണ് ബോസാക്കിയത്, നമ്മളല്ല. നമ്മള് റെഡിയിലുള്ളത്.
Borussia Dortmund
അതൊക്കെ അവന്റെ
finding
തന്ത്രമാ.
themselves unexpectedly behind. Albert Ferrer. Isco. That's Beckham. Now it's Messi. Distributed tidily. Might be danger here. It's Neymar! Well, now it's a race for the... Oh, he's been caught on it here! And that has been knocked clear. Isco running with the ball. Plays a sharp little ball here. And the flag has stayed down. De Bruyne. It's a really well measured ball. Benzema gets into a good position. He's found a way through. Serves up across. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Played back in. Baresi attempts a clearance. And he's only too happy to take that back. And it's Rodri. He's having a hit! Haaland. De Bruyne. So just one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Haaland. Isco. Now it's Messi. Haaland. And they're back on the ball again. Neymar. Shapes to shoot! Really well taken goal. They have pulled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Albert Ferrer makes the interception. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Now that looks a decent ball. And he was quick to react. Now it's Van Basten. And it's Messi. De Bruyne. And he's worked it through. Picked out. Goes for a shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. They forced the error and extracted the maximum. And the first 45 minutes are up. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Borussia Dortmund can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. And no, that was never going to make it. It's not an especially good pass, that. Isco tries to pass it through. That's a shade optimistic. João Cancelo. Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking to play him in. He's in plenty of space here. And that was very necessary. And it's Isco. And the shot's on here. He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Now it's Neymar. Threads one in.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's shifting through the gears here. And he's there to get it away. There will be a throw-in. Played into space. Back into the middle. Takes a shot!
Oh.
Just off target.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Haaland ആണ് Haaland.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Great vision. And this is real chance!
Oh.
It's hit the upright. Long ball looking to counter.
Borussia Dortmund really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And this is Messi. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Just eases him off the ball, and that could set him on his way. And he's in on goal. Chance for a shot! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Borussia Dortmund nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
No, it's not getting there. Messi. Oh, good-looking ball. Neymar. Neymar!
Oh.
And that is the end of it. They hung on
This
right
is the
till
end
the
of the
finish.
match.
Borussia Dortmund can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
അടിപൊളി തരാം വീട്ടിൽ കൊടുക്കടാ തരാം തരാം ആയിട്ടില്ല എന്നാ പിടിച്ചോ നീ എന്താണ് പാക്കറ്റിന്റെ സൗണ്ട് അത് കടല മിഠായിയ കോഴിക്കോട് നിന്ന് വന്ന കപ്പലിന് മിഠായി Hi bro, welcome to the stream bro. Star.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to... Takes a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, okay, credit the good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
And we have our very first corner. Benzema! And again!
Borussia Dortmund definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
Van Basten! That is decidedly lacking.
Yeah, you can't blame him for trying, but that looked a little forced.
Beckham is there and he can pick it up. And it's Isco. Lewandowski, he has a look up. Pinged towards the front line. Now it's Messi. Searching pass he's played there. Borussia Dortmund. Oh no, what has happened here? He's found a way through. Oh, super big chance! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Oh, terrible pass. Messi. Now it's Haaland. Lewandowski. And this is Isco. Quality ball. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Borussia Dortmund disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Looking to play him in. It's Van Basten! Oh, split-second reaction.
Van Basten is offering a right smile there.
Members and welcome to the stream, guys. Live on the button, double tap on the screen.
Beckham with the short one. Davids receives it in a good position here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
This might spell danger. Can he finish? And it's in. They are really purring here. And they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
A corner it is then. Borussia Dortmund have their second corner now. And that has been cleared. He's having a hit! Tries from distance. Tries to pass it through. Spread neatly. Cleared without complication. Oh, that's ambitious. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Borussia Dortmund really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And there's the end of the first half. See your views on the first half.
Borussia Dortmund really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
രണ്ട് കളിക്കാർക്കൊക്കെ നെയ്മർ അങ്ങനെ നോക്കാം.
So off we go once more.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Borussia Dortmund looking to pass their way through. Now it's Neymar. Oh, this looks sharp. Camavinga. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Rudiger calmly anticipates. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that's fabulous. Adams can get it clear. Borussia Dortmund have reclaimed it. And it's Messi. Out towards the flank. Played back in. Benzema! Oh, didn't catch it right.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played out to the right. Back into the middle. And he gets rid in a hurry. And here's Haaland. York. Now it's Neymar.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Marquinhos. De Bruyne. They've won a throw in.
BGMI paila.
Neymar. Isco! Albert Ferrer, the man we've all come to watch. Messi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Bale. Looking for options for movement. Neymar is onto it in a flash. York. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And that is as far as it goes. Borussia Dortmund perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide.
Last match. Skip the match, guys. See somebody. Kuramlan pretty good. Somebody.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's well spotted. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Neymar. De Bruyne. And that was very necessary. And he's only too happy to take that back. That's a decent clearance. Davids did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Oh, he's one-on-one! And the shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Borussia Dortmund have taken the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Roberto Carlos, a true great in every sense of the word. He's picked his way through. He's found some space. Can he finish? And he's quick to get it clear again. And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos got a long way forward to join the attack. Now it's Haaland. Neymar! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Short changes him with that pass. Davids. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. He's one-on-one. Real chance! Well, there's the clearance. Rodri. And it's Messi. Now it's Benzema. Adams. And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Borussia Dortmund happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. There's the start of the second half.
Borussia Dortmund definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
And this is Raul. He's on it, face to face with... It's Lewandowski! It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off? Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Big header! Just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
João Cancelo. Now it's Haaland. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
And that's aimed into the middle.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Isco going full steam ahead down the left flank. And there's green grass ahead of him. There's no flag. Now it's Isco. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And this is Lewandowski. Lewandowski was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Davids aimed beyond the defence. That is good alertness. Borussia Dortmund perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Beckham. Isco is the team's great visionary. And no, that was never going to make it. And that's another good win of the ball. Rodri takes control of it and he's on the move. And that should get the job done. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Albert Ferrer. And that has been cut short. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encourage the pass with
and just the goalkeeper's decent chance! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Borussia Dortmund find a position of real strength now. Chooses to go back. Raul. Davids. Looking for the run. And that will be it. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it. And they did.
പക്ഷേ കളിയല്ലേ തോൽവി തന്നെയാണ് പൊട്ട 3 അടിച്ചു എന്നിട്ട് ഇനിയും തർക്കിച്ചു കാണിക്കും. മാറ്റടി ഉല്ലാസ പൂത്തേരി കാണിക്കുന്നു. കാണിപ്പിക്കും.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Sadio Mane. He's one of the paciest players around, Peter. He's a very dangerous dribbler and a fine finisher to boot. I particularly like the way he gives defenders a headache by drifting across the forward line, looking for gaps to probe and...
Big chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Beckham actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Isco will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Here's a chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Carlos clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. Beckham plays it short. Real chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Roberto Carlos gets it away. He won't be happy with that one. Your impression so far, Jim?
Borussia Dortmund have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
And the pass is intercepted. Plays a sharp little ball here. Marquinhos. Davids. Good, strong midfield running here. Lewandowski takes a shot!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Now it's Neymar. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Cancelo. York. Rudiger kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. It's a promising position. Oh, it's played into the area. And it's hoisted clear. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Not the most accurate pass. Rodri. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Rodri is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an And
there is the half-time whistle. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So, your views on the first half?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Borussia Dortmund are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Albert Ferrer has it out wide and in space. Cleared away. Isco is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Marquinhos kept his eye on it, and he's there. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. De Bruyne.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
That pass has been well intercepted. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Mane gets into a good position. Quick look, then plays it in. And that has been knocked clear. Now it's Mane. He has a look up. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Borussia Dortmund looking to pass their way through. Short changes him with that pass. Strong running down that left flank. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, that has not gone well. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now there's a fine ball. He's had a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Borussia Dortmund can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Well, there's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
Spread out to the left. João Cancelo. De Bruyne. Mane is wide and looking to get onto this.
Borussia Dortmund really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Beckham.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
Rudiger cuts out the pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Albert Ferrer gets over and intercepts. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Roberto Carlos, the man we've all come to watch. And there goes the final whistle. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was all...
ഫസ്റ്റ് മാച്ച് നമുക്ക് മനസ്സിലാകുന്നിട്ടല്ലേ അവര് ഗൈസ് ലൈവ് ആണ് എല്ലാവരും ഡബിൾ ടാപ്പ് ഓൺ സ്ക്രീൻ സബ് ചെയ്യാത്ത സബ് ചെയ്യുക കളിക്കാൻ താല്പര്യമുള്ളൊരു റൂം ഐഡിയിട്ട് കയറി വരിക ഫസ്റ്റ് ഫുള്ള് നെയ്മാണ് ചെറുക്കനാണ് ആരെ ഇറക്കണ്ട അമ്മരടിച്ചു വരും ഫസ്റ്റ് യോയോർക്കിനെ കൊണ്ടടിക്കുന്ന നെയ്മറിനെ കൊണ്ട് കൊണ്ടിരിക്കും
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
This truly is a place of which you never tire. The San Siro, one of the most historic of football venues in Italy, or indeed anywhere.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
And it's Albert Ferrer. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! It's loose now, and again! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! He won't get any simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Not the most accurate pass. Adams cuts it out. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Flings in across.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
And it's Messi. That's really well cleared. Aimed beyond the defence. Marquinhos. Over to the other side.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
He has found the way through. Referee has just said play on. Neymar was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, that's fabulous. Roberto Carlos. De Bruyne with the slide tackle there. That's a lovely, neat pass. Goes for a shot! Sticks it away! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Marquinhos tries to clear. That's a pretty loose pass. Isco. Haaland has found the net here, of course.
And here's Raul. And he's intervened well there. And this is Benzema.
Borussia Dortmund have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Great vision. Bale gets into some space. Bullish header! Now, who's going to be first to this? Danger averted for now. Borussia Dortmund. And the shot! It's there! Just one goal in it now! Game on!
Yes, goal.
That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Borussia Dortmund get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Raul. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
And that is out of play. And it's Cancelo. It's a good spell of possession, this. Borussia Dortmund are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
The final 5 minutes. And this is Ronaldo. He's got away. And he's quick to get it clear again.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Ronaldo couldn't quite force his way through this time, but... So that's it. It is all over. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by...
Ronaldo കുറച്ച് try ചെയ്തു. നിനക്ക് കൊടുത്തു. റോണോണന് കിട്ടില്ല, കിട്ടുന്ന അടിക്കാൻ പറ്റും. channel right അല്ല. Welcome streaming guys. Live on the line, tap on the screen. Sub ചെയ്യുക. Game ഇഷ്ടപ്പെടുന്നെങ്കിൽ like അടിക്കുക.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. The action has already started. And that was very necessary. Van Basten. Can he finish? Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck wood, and he looks hungry for more.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Just shot, surely! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Hi bro, welcome to stream bro.
Borussia Dortmund with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. He's through here. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Great run on the overlap here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Tries to play it through, and that's a dangerous ball. He's had a shot! They've scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Isco gets flagged offside. Van Basten. Haaland. And it's Messi. And he plays one through. Koundé is there, and he can get that clear. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Takes the shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Borussia Dortmund are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
He has found the way through. Can he finish? He's done very well to get to that.
Van Basten actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. It's Van Basten! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Oh, that's a key interception. Aimed beyond the defence. Van Basten. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Absolutely. What the fuck?
Messi. Davids. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. There's the whistle for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Borussia Dortmund are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Guys, live on the double tap on the screen. Subscribe to subscribe. Sadidi, welcome to the stream.
So off we go once more. Borussia Dortmund come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
And that is a little undercooked. Rudiger. Neymar running with the ball. That ball looks a good one. And face-to-face with the keeper. Tries a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
A case now of complete control. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And this is Lewandowski. And it's Camavinga. And this is Messi. Borussia Dortmund still have the cards to affect this game. Great vision. Raul providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, they could be caught out here. Roll! It's in! Just cruising! They are cruising! You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Borussia Dortmund are at the peak. Shot a goal! It's there! Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, well, the opposition had plenty of warning here, Peter. Look at how quick they were going the other way. Exactly what you need when you're playing on the counter-attack.
They're still trying to make a game of this.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Raul. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Messi. York gets a good foot in there. And it's Roberto Carlos. And this is Isco. Great defending, strong and determined. Lewandowski looking for the run. Lewandowski is wide and looking to get onto this. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Beckham gets good distance on it. Nicely weighted ball. Camavinga gets over and intercepts. The final 5 minutes. Davids. And this is roll. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. It's gone out for a throw-in. Now it's Roberto Carlos. There will be 4 extra minutes. Borussia Dortmund have reclaimed it. Cannavaro, a good chance here! It's Isco! And the referee brings it to a close. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Raul taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me, and to wish you all a very good evening.
കിട്ടി കുട്ടാന് കിട്ടി കുട്ടാനൊന്നും പറയാനില്ല. റാവു അടിച്ചൊക്കെ പേടിച്ചിട്ട് Guys, live ആണെന്നതായാലും ഡബിൾ ടാപ്പ് ഓൺ ദ സ്ക്രീൻ, ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യാത്തവർ സബ് ചെയ്യുക. This is the football. Who is coming? I mean, ബോട്ടുകളി ഓക്കെ ബോട്ട് നിങ്ങളാരും കളിക്കാറില്ല, നമ്മൾ കളിച്ചോളാം. അപ്പുറം
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. And already we're underway here. Davids! And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Borussia Dortmund with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. Neymar does well to get it back. And now they can spring out of defence. Nicely shaped ball. Well, that has not gone well. And no, that was never going to make it.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Looking to play him in. And he's away. Van Basten. Shot a goal! So it is still 0-0. Now it's Neymar. Just eases him off the ball. And it's Davids. Neymar. Well, they've got it again. Tries to pass it through. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. And he's managed to get rid. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Now it's Messi.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Throw in. Cross to the back post. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Threads one in, and here's Lewandowski. He's shifting through the gears here. Albert Ferrer, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Neymar. He's got away. Chance, surely! They want to be quick to recover this. Big chance! And he's gone backward here. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Benzema. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time. He's going for goal! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
The final seconds now. And this is Benzema. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Nicely weighted ball. And this is Ronaldo. De Bruyne. Out to the left it goes. Borussia Dortmund do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Haaland, played down the flank. Koundé gets over and intercepts. Well, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. And this is Ronaldo, looking for the run. Rudiger makes the interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Raul takes the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Raul really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Schneider plays it short. There's the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Rodri. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Can he get it through? Oh, that's a key interception. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Kunde spots it and intercepts. And here's Neymar. Davids. And it's Snyder. Well timed, excellent interception. And the counter is on. Pinches it off him. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's De Bruyne. And now the breakaway. And he plays one through.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's picked his way through. Lovely bit of skill. He's had a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Raul actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Benzema. He is through here. Davids. Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. So that's it. It is all over. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome inevitable.
കൊടുക്കണ്ട കൊടുക്കണ്ട കൊടുക്കും അതിലൊരു കോംപ്രമൈസ് ഉണ്ട്. ഇവനെ ക്രിസ്ത്യാനോ കൂടെ കളിക്കും.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a goes for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's come back out to him. A real chance and a real let-off.
Good piece of opportunism there, but wasn't able to turn it home in the end.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cristiano Ronaldo is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. If what a throw in. And he goes cross-field. Oh, there's a probing ball. Roberto Carlos. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And he's on his way. Oh, he's been caught napping. Big chance! And he nearly went all the way.
Mane just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Mane! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. And here's a player who has defined a generation. Borussia Dortmund upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Now it's Benzema. And this is Messi. Beckham gets over and intercepts. Well, there's the clearance. Great vision. Isco. And it's Roberto Carlos. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Baresi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now, can they get him away? Out to the left it goes. Isco. And he's straight offside. Rodri. Hernandez. Cannavaro takes control of it and he's on the move. Aimed in towards... Shoots! They've done it!
Offside.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And right on half-time, that is telling. Simplicity itself. And the first 45 minutes are up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And he's managed to get free. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Albert Ferrer, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Rudiger gets rid without sophistication. Rodri. Now it's Haaland. Borussia Dortmund still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Marquinhos gets across to intercept that. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance! Albert Ferrer is there to clear. Marquinhos with the clearance. Maradona with the... Up he goes! He's done very well to get to that.
Raul really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And here's Maradona. Isco will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Albert Ferrer. And it's Messi. Your impression so far, Jim?
Borussia Dortmund are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
And he's there to belt it away. Aimed beyond the defence. And that has been cleared. Cannavaro cuts it out.
Mane really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Deep cross. Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, there's plenty to like about.
Shapes to shoot! And it's in!
Maradona.
Do not write them off! Back they come! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Beckham. Raul. Rodri. Davids charging forward, the ball at his feet. Can he get on the end of this? And a chance! They want to be quick to recover this.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Some really good ball movement. It's Isco! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! Oh, beautifully dispatched. And there goes the final whistle. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Maradona taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Borussia Dortmund leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away.
Good. എല്ലാവർക്കും കൊടുത്തില്ല. ആവശ്യത്തിൽ കൂടുതൽ കൊടുത്തിട്ടുണ്ട് എല്ലാവർക്കും. ഈ ഫുട്ബോൾ എന്ന് BGMI ഇട്ടുണ്ട്.
7個全部いただくのはこのあたしよ。Okay.
Bocha live. ബോച്ചേ
പേരിപ്പോ കാണിക്കുന്നുണ്ടല്ലോ.
വേറല്ലോ
ചെറുത്ത് ഓക്കെ ഒഴിവാക്കി കഴിഞ്ഞു. കളിക്കുന്നുണ്ട്.
ബോച്ച ഏക്ക എടുക്കുന്നുണ്ടോ?
മറ്റേ സൈബർ വീട്ടിൽ കുറെ സാധനം ഉണ്ടല്ലേ.
സൈബർ വീക്കിലൊക്കെ എന്താ പറയാ നോക്കില്ല അല്ല.
പഴയ സ്കാർ
Marked a location. I got the Quadra Elimination Medal. Awesome. Good luck, mates.
ബോച്ച ലൈവാണോ?
ഫുള്ള് ബസ്സുകളായിരുന്നു. ഇപ്പോഴാണ് ഫ്രീ ആയി. അങ്ങനെ ബിരിയാണി കൊടുത്താല്
മെയിൻ്റെ ബാക്കിലിറങ്ങി അതായിരിക്കും ബെറ്റർ ടു ഹാഫ് ഐഡിയാസ്. വോയിസ് ക്ലിയർ അല്ല കേട്ടാ. ബോച്ചേൻ്റെ ഒരു ഒരു വല്ലാത്ത രീതിയിൽ കേൾക്കണം. നമ്മൾ ഇങ്ങോട്ട് ചാടും.
Watch out! Watch out!
Nice.
Watch out!
ഒരു കിലോമീറ്റർ എടുത്തല്ലേട്ടാ കവർ എടുത്തേരും.
എന്താ മോനെ ഞാൻ അങ്ങനെയൊക്കെ പറയൂ? അങ്ങനെ തോന്നുന്നുണ്ടോ? ടോപ്പിലാണോ? ഇവിടെ നോക്കണ്ടാടാ. മെഡ് കിട്ടിയിട്ടില്ല കോയ്സ്. ഐ വാണ്ട് മെഡ് കിറ്റ്.
I got supplies.
അയ്യോ ജസ്റ്റ് മിസ്. പോള മാറി. എവിടെ നിന്ന് അടിച്ചേ?
Watch out.
അങ്ങോട്ട് കയറി ഓപ്പോസിറ്റാ. ഫീലാക്കണം.
Watch out. Watch out.
ഓ പൊന്നച്ചകള് കൊന്നുള്ളത്.
Watch out.
ഇവിടെ ആളുടെ
Watch out.
손이 상했다고 하기엔 조금 애매하고요.
പുറത്താളുടെ മാർക്കില്ലടാ, മാർക്ക് ചെയ്ത പുറത്താളുടെ.
Marked a location.
മാർക്ക് ചെയ്ത ഇവിടെ പുറത്താളുടെ അപ്പുറം.
അവിടെ ഇറങ്ങി. എവിടെ പോകും?
Awesome.
അവിടെ ഇറങ്ങി.
ആളെടാ ശല സാറ
പുറത്തും വന്നല്ലോ. രണ്ടുപേരാ നിങ്ങൾ വന്നാ?
Marked an enemy's death crate.
ഫോറസ്റ്റ് ഉണ്ടോ കയ്യില്? കിട്ടിയോ? എനിക്ക് കിട്ടിയില്ല. വണ്ടിയുടെ സൗണ്ട് എല്ലാം കേൾക്കുന്നുണ്ടോ? ലോൺസറെ മറ്റേ ലാംബോ ആ മതി ഇത് മതി പോട്ടെ എന്റെ ട്രാൻസ്ഫോമറിന്റെ ബീന്റെ സ്കിന്നില്ലേ
സൗണ്ട് മാത്രം കിട്ടുന്നു കേട്ടോ. അങ്ങോട്ട് ഇതിനടിക്കും
ചെക്ക
Marked an enemy's death crate.
M4 ഉണ്ടോ?
I got supplies.
എന്നാ ശിവ
I got supplies.
എങ്ക அந்த சாமானமா எப்ப திரும்பி പോട്ടെ ചാവല് പോട്ടെ ചത്തു ബോച്ച കൊണ്ടുപോയി
서류상으로 와이프가 있으니까 진짜 그럴
എല്ലാം പോച്ച് എല്ലാമേ പോച്ച് പോട്ട് കാര്യമില്ല നമുക്ക് പോവാം അപ്പാർട്ട്മെന്റ് പോവാം കയറൂ
Help!
Let's go.
Do subscribe bros. മറ്റേ എത്ര ഉണ്ടല്ലോ അതില് വണ്ടി
ലാസ്റ്റ് പേര് അപ്പാർട്ട്മെന്റ് ശരിയല്ല.
Watch out.
കേരള സാർ മോനെ
സൂപ്പറല്ല മറ്റേ പൊളിയാണ് മനുഷ്യനെ വാച്ച് ചെയ്യുന്നതായിരുന്നു ഓടുന്നത് ലാമ്പ് കത്തിരുത്.
I'm recalling a teammate. Thanks.
ബോച്ചയുടെ ഇരിക്കുന്ന ഓർക്ക് ഇനി വരുമോ ബോച്ചെ? അതെന്തൊക്കെ വരുന്ന
വരത്തില്ല.
ഇല്ലേ? അത് ചതിയാണ്. അതൊക്കെ തരാനുള്ളതിന്
ചെറുപ്പത്തിൽ
നീ അവിടെ തന്നെ ഇറങ്ങിയ
റീകോളിൽ 2 മിനിറ്റ് നമ്മൾ തമിഴ് കാണും.
നിങ്ങൾ അവിടെ ഫൈറ്റ് എടുത്ത് അവിടെ റീകോൾ ചെയ്താൽ പോരായിരുന്നു. നമുക്ക് അപ്പാർട്ട്മെന്റിലോട്ട് പോകാറുണ്ട്. കിട്ടുമോ നോക്കി.
കാറിലെ ഗ്യാസ് ഇല്ല.
ഓക്കെ
I got supplies.
നമുക്ക് അങ്ങോട്ട് പോവാം. റീകോളി ഫൈറ്റ് എടുക്കാം. വണ്ടി എടുക്കുന്നുണ്ട്.
കാറിലെ യാര്
Watch out! Watch out! Marked a location.
അതിനെ താവുണ്ട്.
വീട്ടിലാളുണ്ട്.
മനസ്സിലായില്ലേ നമ്മൾ വന്നവര്?
വീട്ടിലാളുണ്ട്.
പ്ലാസ്റ്റർ
എടുത്ത് വെച്ചിട്ട കയ്യില
ടച്ച് ചെയ്തേ.
ஊசி குத்திட்டு போ. ஊசி கீழே போட்டிருக்கேன் பாரு.
ബോച്ച എന്നെ പൊക്ക് ഞാൻ പൊച്ചാവും.
அவனடி
കിട്ടത്തില്ല.
நம்பர் 1 அடிக்கணும். நம்பர் 1 தூக்கணும். நம்பர் 1 டச். ஓகே சூப்பர் ப்ரோ. இங்க ஒரு ஊசி இருக்கு பாரு. இத எடுத்து எனக்கு அடி. நம்பர்
Watch out!
நேரே எடுத்து கையில வச்சிருந்தேன்.
Watch out! I got supplies.
സ്കോപ്പ് മുടിക്കാൻ ഞാൻ സാമാനം തുറന്നു.
എനിക്ക് കൺസ്യൂമബിൾസ് വേണം.
Watch out! Watch out! Watch out!
വണ്ടിയെടുക്ക് പോകുമ്പോ
Watch out! Watch out!
പക്ഷേ റൂഫ് ടോപ്പിൽ ആളുണ്ട്.
இங்கே அடிச்சிட்டான் ஸ்காடோஸ்லேருந்து. ஸ்காடோஸ் மேலே.
Marked a location.
പോണാൻ പറ്റുമോ?
Awesome.
ആള്
സ്കോറോസ്.
റൂഫ് ടോപ്പിലല്ലേ?
ഓക്കെ.
Awesome.
എലീജ.
സ്കാറിൽ അപ്ഗ്രേഡ് ചെയ്തു.
സേഫ് സോണിലേക്ക് വേഗം പോകൂ.
ഞാനാ
Watch out!
എനിക്ക് ഹെഡ്ഫോൺ ഇല്ല. ഹെഡ്ഫോൺ ചാർജ് ഇല്ലാണ്ട് ഓർമ്മത്തെ വെച്ചാണ് കളിക്കുന്നത് കേട്ടോ.
Not a problem. Let's go.
歩いていけないわ。
വെനച്ചെങ്ങനെ ചത്തേ? അവന് മറ്റു സാധനം എറിഞ്ഞെടുത്തായിരുന്നല്ലോ.
Marked an airdrop.
ഇതെടുക്കണോ?
എടുക്കാം.
Watch out! Watch out!
Stop.
死ぬ Watch out!
കാണാനില്ല.
എന്നെ കൊണ്ട്
Watch out!
അവിടെ വന്നു.
കവറിണ്ട.
ഇല്ല, എനിക്ക് ഒരാഴ്ചറ്റേ ഉള്ളൂ. ഞാൻ സൗണ്ട് കേൾക്കണുള്ളൂ. അരുവിനെ കാണുന്നില്ല.
Help! Watch out!
സ്മോക്കിനതൊന്നും അടിച്ച എടുത്തില്ലേ ചക്കൻ.
ചുമ്മാ
പക്ഷെ ചാർജില്ല. പക്ഷെ ഇറങ്ങാ.
ഓക്കെ.
ബ്രോ ചാർജില്ല. പോയേക്കോ. എന്താ ഇറങ്ങിക്കോ.
ഓക്കെ.
ടാറ്റാ.
അത്യാവശ്യം നല്ല മനസ്സിലുണ്ടോ?